can live in the dark.
If it helps, I can tell you that we're now live.
We're live now?
Yeah.
I think we are.
Are you on the camera, Tom? Or have I cropped you off? No, you seem like you're okay. There's a little bit too much Joe in the shot.
Yeah, can we get rid of that?
Yeah, we should change that. I'll go change the angle.
Yeah? I don't like this. What, are you just bitter? Is that why?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it because Joe won?
Yes.
Me and Tom had a game.
The first time
I've beaten Tom's World Eaters.
Yeah.
And it was a spanking.
It was bad.
It was.
Is this the first time you've played as World Eaters with your Tyranids?
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Without cheating.
Without cheating. Admittedly.
There was
one
time before where he did win, but he kind of got the invuns wrong.
I got the invuns wrong on Genestealer. I was like, because I think I'd been playing something else. Because I was like, they got a 5 up in shooting and 4 up in combat. I got that wrong.
Yeah.
They've just got 5 up all the time. I still lost that game anyway. Yeah. So, but this time I played the rules properly.
Yeah.
Smashed his back doors in.
It did not go well for me.
It was great.
And these are both Beachhead lists.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is relevant because it segues nicely into the stream.
Yeah.
If you haven't already, chat, please make sure you hit all those magical YouTube buttons for us. Hit the like button if you enjoy our content. Smash subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification icon if you want to be notified every single time we go live or drop a new video. Or you could become a member.
Me specifically?
Yeah, you. Yeah. You can become a member of the channel. At which point, if you're in Discord and you click that reaction roll, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, reaction roll. You'll get notified when we go live, drop a new video, or when we schedule a stream, which is important as well. So you'll get knowledge that we're going to go live. So today, what we thought we'd do for a laugh. So people asked us for this before, and they said, "Can we review lists before Beachhead?" And I said yes, and naively said yes before I knew how many Great Hall people were going to Beachhead. It is safe to say that we have the strongest showing of any team at Beachhead. Yeah. And I feel like this should become a yearly theme
I nearly changed my team.
You can you'll get sacked.
On the roster, there's 4 Joes all in a line, and the other 3 are all part of the same team.
Were you just going to jump on?
I was going to just join their team. Just
Joe's special team.
Okay, I would let that one go. Yeah. I'd let that with a little t-shirt. Whee! Yeah. Like just sexy dancing up there.
You might get to play one now.
Yeah.
You can be like, why are you all in the same team?
Yeah.
With the same name.
So we're going to do a bit of loose list reviewing. I've got BCP up in front of us here on the computer, and I'll screen share it in a moment. But what we're going to do, instead of doing all of the Great Hall teams, because there's 27 lists submitted for Great Hall people so far, and I think I did the search before. I've just had a notification come through saying another person has become Great Hall Shibble. So there might be 28 actually now, people that are registered for Great Hall.
2 more and we take up a maths number. I'm going to say a 6th.
Well, how many?
We're already
is it 200 people?
What percent?
If it's 200 people, then we've got 28 people, then it's 14%, Joe, isn't it?
I don't know.
So if it was 30, it'd be 15%.
You sure?
Yes.
That's how maths works.
That is how maths works.
I really wanted to try and get to do it.
Go on, talk us through your process.
In my head,
show your workings.
I was like, we're like 1/6 of the thing, because I was like, in my head, I was like, well, like 33.333 recurring is 1/3 of 100, isn't it?
Correct.
So of 200, it would be a 6th.
Yeah.
A 6th of the table. That's what I would have thought if we got up to like that many.
Don't know how you got there, mate.
Well, 100 times 2.
If you're in chat,
it's 200.
What we are going to do when I bring the screen up, what we are going to do is we're going to scroll randomly, stop at a person, and look at their list. Right? If you're in the chat and you want to definitely have your list reviewed for whatever reason, because you like the idea of the 3 of us sitting and taking the piss out of you for 10 minutes, yellow super chats are above, I reckon. Chuck them at us and say, my list is Tau. Yeah. Can you have a look at it for us? And we'll have a look at your list.
Yeah, I reviewed the list last night at home on the toilet. Because I had to, because as part of the thing, Adam is lazy and he makes the people attending the event check other people's lists.
If he's watching, you're going to trigger him.
It is most big tournaments that do that.
Yeah, and he pairs people off that tend to have the same army. So I had to check another Tyranid player's one, and he was like mega.
What do you think of it?
He was like Giga Chad.
What was it?
It was like 12 all big monsters.
Nice.
All big shooting monsters. And
I've seen a lot of those.
3 Tyrannofexes.
Yeah.
Banging.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
I'm well in for that.
Love
Perfect.
a big bug.
Okay. Did you do a list check?
I did.
Did you do a World Eaters list check?
It was a World Eaters list. I think it was a Vessels of Wrath World Eaters list. And to be honest, most World Eaters lists kind of look the same.
Yeah.
There's only like 5 units.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, true, Sean.
Yeah.
We'll get to that in just a moment. So, if you want to support us whilst we're here talking nonsense about Beachhead, basically I'm doing another Beachhead stream because I'm so fucking excited for the weekend.
I'm so hyped for this weekend.
And I think I've
great.
got more excited since I've seen 27
yeah.
or 28 Great Hall people, which means aside from the three of us, there's 25 others
And
there.
Paddy.
Yeah.
Even though, like,
they could all
Joe
follow Joe round and worship him.
I tried to
buy
get Big
drinks,
Ash to
give
join
him more
us as
gal.
well.
Is Big Ash not?
No,
You're not going.
No, he's coming. I just wanted
he's
to get
going.
join
Has
the
he got
team.
a team?
No.
Should we just message
Is it a loan op?
Mr. Adam and make him change it anyway?
Yeah.
Because as a TO,
You
obviously,
will join our team.
TOs of BCB can change teams.
Yeah, I will just strong arm him into
Yeah.
it.
I'd love to see you strong arm Ash.
I don't think you can struggle
I
with that
don't
man
think
into
it
anything.
would, but no. If it was dark and he was tired and I attacked from the shadows, with a knife to the
I feel like
legs,
he'd hear you coming.
I've heard you walk across this room. You're
Yeah,
not attacking
yeah.
anyone from the shadows, mate.
I'd be all greased up, so I'd just slide. Yeah.
He slides out of the alleyway like a snake.
Dumb guy. Have you seen the person who's been gifted a membership?
Oh yeah,
Is
yeah.
it you?
So basically, I was watching. I was watching.
What is your name now?
Joe Cole's Wallace and Gromit Appreciation Club. I was watching Mikey's stream
Flatline, no one
yesterday.
watches that.
Well, there was
there's like 3
There
on
was
there.
like 50
It
people.
automatically went into a stream after you watched a different show, and you
Yeah.
were too lazy
Yeah,
to
but I
change
don't
it.
tell him that.
Let's be honest.
I was paying
You were
his
watching
mind.
a stream.
Yeah.
A stream finished. It automatically put Mikey's stream on,
Yeah.
and then
Probably
you
while
were
Joe
too
was on
lazy
the
to
toilet.
change it.
Well, because he
Let's be clear.
he said the most controversial thing I've ever heard on the internet in my entire life. He could have brought a child onto the screen, done unspeakable things to it, and killed it, and it would have been less controversial to what he said.
Which is
Right?
What did he say?
Right? He hates Wallace and Gromit.
What?
And if you like Wallace and Gromit, you're a royalist. It's Tory behaviour. And I was like, honestly,
Come on, mate.
I'm surprised that the people watching didn't just cancel, just unsub.
Well, they're probably
Burn his
all
house down.
like you have just accidentally watched it after watching a different stream.
Honestly, it was mental. He then phoned Georgie up, because this is how you know that they're an incredibly good couple, because she's exactly the same. She's completely agreed with him. I feel like he
Maybe
messaged
we
her
shouldn't
in
go
advance.
up there.
Yeah.
I feel like we should speak to Baron of Dice,
Yeah.
right, and we'll get Wallace and Gromit Dice made.
I was
Yes.
sat there looking at Wallace and Gromit's t-shirts.
Yeah, we should do
Yeah.
that as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
I can get some Wallace and Gromit t-shirts printed.
If we all go up
we'll do a
with,
Great
like-
Hall invasion, all wearing t-shirts with Wallace and Gromit Dice. Yeah,
It was mad. It was just crazy behaviour.
It
I've
is
never
crazy.
heard
So,
That's
So
insanity.
I immediately changed my username and commented on something.
Yeah.
before we
to
jump
send
into
him
some
off.
lists, we're going to say a big thank you to Farmer George for 5 gifted memberships.
Thank you, Farmer George.
Whee.
I hope that none of your cows get like stones stuck in their hoofs and then become infected. Although, if it does happen, I want to see the video of them cleaning the hoof and cleaning it out.
Satisfying.
That's what happened. What happens? I fell into this weird hole on like Facebook
You
and
fell in a hole?
Instagram often Instagram reels where it's basically there's a vet cleaning cow hooves, like getting all the stones out, cleaning the infection out,
Yeah,
I've seen
putting the
those.
thing.
I've seen that.
I just watch them all the time now.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, them gardening videos and people building huts in the wood.
I feel like there's another category you're not
There is
mentioning.
one. He's not sharing. Tough one, Joe.
I was like, this is a
Buckshot
lot more
81.
wholesome than the stuff you sent me.
Buckshot 81. Joe, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Buckshot 81. Joe.
Buckshot 81.
His name's also Joe.
Is it?
Thank you, Joe. As a fellow Joe, I
Enjoy
hope
the Joan team.
that a chorus of Swedish volleyball players in bikinis sing the Joe Button Factory song to you.
The what?
Hey, my name's Joe, and I work in a button factory. You never heard that song? And then it's like one of those ones where
I
like
know.
push that button
Can
with
you
your
do
right
the whole
hand,
thing?
and then you go, oh, push that button with your left hand, and then like push it with your left foot. You know, it's a great song.
Can you do a members only reenactment of it?
It goes on for a while because you end up just sat there
Greased up.
greased up
From the shadows.
like a weird Magikarp just doing splash as you just vibrate your body singing.
Thank you for the 1 gifted membership. Stick Monkey, thank you for the 2. Thank God accountancy isn't part of Joe's duties. No, things have gone very wrong if that's the case. And then thank you, Harborn, Mr. The Vortex Games, !Vortex, for 5 gifted memberships.
Legend.
Harborn. I hope, Harborn, that you have so much snow that you can create a tunnel to like other shops around your high street from your door. So it's like a weird underground snow community.
It might not
people
get
still shopping.
that much foot traffic.
Yeah.
Well, no, because they've created tunnels.
Unless it's all through the tunnels.
It's like
so
that
it's
episode.
going to become an underground society of snow people.
He's making the Underhive.
Yeah. It's like that episode of Community where they make the bed fort. Yeah,
the pillow. That's such
pillow.
a good episode.
The pillow fort.
Great show.
Thank you, Stick Monkey, for 5 gifted memberships.
Who?
Stick Monkey.
I hope Stick Monkey. Sorry, I was just
Literally nothing was said in between Lou and reading it out, and just like, who?
I was thinking about Community. It's a great show.
It is a great show.
He's got those little bubbles with the fucking monkey and the symbols. That's what's going on.
There's a great scene in Community where there's a character called Jeff, who's been on anxiety pills like his entire life, but he's an incredibly attractive man. And then he just stops taking them. And basically, because he has no stress, no anxiety, he's basically like a superhero in his mind, and he just goes mental. There's a bit where he's got sunglasses on. He basically incapacitates another man by just being near him. I hope, Stick Monkey, that you have no internet emergencies for the next week. It's quiet at work. You can just sit there, picking your belly button, grooming your beard.
If you want a Joe Hope, 5 gifted is the minimum requirement, and I cannot guarantee they get better with the more that you gift. We've seen that before. 3 Amigo Studios, thank you for the $10. Morning, chaps, from 3 Amigos. Been an Eldar player since 5th, where we were the only ones with Guide and Fortune. Going to an RTT this weekend with some Aspect boys. Thoughts on unit sizes spread? Depends. I'm assuming if you're going to an RTT this weekend and you're asking about Aspect sizes, it's because you're looking new codex.
If they're going to run new stuff this weekend.
Yeah, that's
Is it Saturday that it actually comes out?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
If it's old codex, it's a bit harder. You don't take Shining Spears. You may take Banshees as a mobile screen because they have fights first. It puts people off. You definitely take Scorpions because they've got death wounds. You probably take them in 5-man units. I actually quite like Reapers even in the old book, but they're not great, to be fair. They're just okay backfield stuff. Aspects in the old book, though, not the best.
Great,
he says taking the index full of aspects.
I think if you just run max MSU everything...
I would take
Index Eldar as MSU.
Index Eldar, I would take 3 units of 5 Sweeping Hawks if you've got them because they have Uppy Downey, which is very good for
so
secondaries.
many points.
Yeah.
New Codex.
Go on. The Spider ones.
Spiders, New Codex. Sweeping Hawks become less appealing now. They lost Uppy Downey. They have Grenade Pack.
They got weird mortal wounds now.
They have Grenade Pack. They have access to basically grenades.
Outside of...
It's like Hammer of Wrath, but you don't have to charge.
Yeah. He says new codex listed Discord.
I think outside of Banshees and Fire Dragons, I think Eldar in the new book are best played as a massively uninteractive army.
Like always.
But now they have one incredible shooting unit, one incredible combat unit, and the rest just kind of dances around.
If you want to lean
stuff.
into New Eldar, you just get as many shoot and move options as you can have, because your guys are going to die if they don't move back in.
Yeah, little units of Water Spiders just jumping around the table.
Yeah, I think Lycus is really good for getting crit 5s on something.
Yeah.
And also just charging 25 inches or whatever it is.
Yeah.
We have got new codex. Is that a new codex? You just say in there, new codex list in Discord. Asirman, of course.
Oh, yeah. He's
Autark. Okay, Eldrad, definitely. Fugun, 100%. Janesar, I quite like her now.
I do, yeah.
10 Storm Guardians of a Serpent Shield, I'm a fan of. 2 Wave Serpents, 100%. Dark Reapers, 10. Don't hate them.
Really?
They're 3 damage now,
they come in 10?
Strength, they can come in 10s. There's strength
is it
10.
5 or 10? Or is it
strength 10 minus 2, 3 damage now.
I feel
That's good, actually.
It's really good.
I feel like 5 do nothing, and 10
they still have the
shittest, do what you need them to
leader
do.
guy, don't they?
Yeah, Mugen Ra's not worth taking, ever.
It's a sad day.
Dire Avengers 5, they're a delivery mechanism for Assuman, of course.
Yeah, fair.
Fire Dragons 10 to go with Fugun is arguably overkill, but you can split fire.
I reckon sometimes you need it, genuinely.
You think?
I think because a lot of times you're only going to be able to move one thing. So if you have 10,
Yeah.
they can shoot 2 units, probably kill both, and then all get back in.
Yeah.
10 Banshees. I don't know about them. It's difficult, Banshees. You want 10 Banshees for the survivability.
They're anti-3 up in it?
Anti-infantry 3 plus.
Yeah, that's good.
You want 10 and they're down to 2 attacks each now. So you get 10 Banshees, you get 20
They're
attacks.
2 damage now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they are now -2/2 instead of -3/1.
Yeah.
But they are anti-infantry 3 plus.
It is
down to 2
pretty
attacks for 3
good,
attacks.
but it's very good at just like, those Marines are dead now.
It's weird because you kind of want the 10 for the survivability because they die very quickly. But I like multiple threats of 5 because they advance and charge as well.
I
I think
the
if you
idea.
have Janes R with 10, that's probably good.
But they also auto advance 6 with Janes R and have advance and charge and fights first.
Yeah, that's worth it.
What you
very
could
good.
do
That's
is
clear.
do Janes R with 10 and then 2 5s with an autarch in each.
That's what I like.
Yeah.
Is what I like. And the autarch gains fights first when he joins Banshees, which is
Yeah,
quite nice.
banging.
2 units of 5 Rangers, like it.
Yeah, they're good.
5 Scorpions are about the only ones nowadays that I'm not sold on. In the
I
new
think they're
book.
good though. They've got infiltrate and scout.
They do. They lose Devoids versus infantry, but they get sustained on the weapons which they had anyway.
I'd say
But if they charge, they get sustained on 5s now. That's what their Mandy Blasters do.
seems good. Like they're just gonna
I
beat
like
up
them.
the enemy scouts essentially,
Yeah.
aren't
Like, and if your opponent goes first, you can
they?
either
As
scout.
we know from Joe, you want infiltrate in your army.
He was so excited with his Von Ryans earlier.
He
wasn't
was. There was so much infiltrate
There was
and
so-
fight first.
Well, I had 3 units. I had 2 units from Ryans and a Lictor, but then I've got 3 scouting units of Genestealers. So turn 1, like half my army was just lined up next to
You
his
must
army.
have creamed your knickers when you
Yeah,
saw
so
in the Warcom article that Emperor's Shield are getting infiltrate and scout.
We also have a War Walker. War Walkers are solid now. They give you the extra. You hit something with a
Is
walker.
it +1 AP?
You plus 1 AP for the
Yeah,
rest of the army.
bang.
Have they
which is
got-
good.
That's like
Move, shoot,
scout
move
sentinels, isn't it?
What do they currently have? They got Scout currently.
Currently got Scout, -1 damage, 5 up in Vun.
They're really tough to get rid of.
Not anymore. They lost the -1 damage.
that-
Did they?
Lost the
Okay,
Vun.
never mind.
We then have a Warlock Skyrunner. I like it for 45 points, and then 6 Wind Riders, which I'd probably break into 2 to 3 for MSU type stuff.
Yeah.
The list is solid, mate. I don't like.
I think it's good.
There's
just
no.
happened, is it?
I would probably. Me personally, I'd probably be looking at dropping some things to get another unit of 5 Banshees in and take 1 unit of 5 of Jane and 2 more units of 5 because I just love Banshees in the new book. I also, we're talking aspects in the new book, I fucking love Shining Spears. That move through walls is so good now. And
Having
now,
real flies.
and then now
so good.
anti-vehicle, anti-monster 3 plus
Damage
with 3
3.
damage
Oh,
is so nice.
good.
Yeah.
Especially like I'd say current tournaments, there's a lot of vehicles running around.
So yeah, there we go. Thank you for the $10 anyway. Thank you, Tank, for the 10. I've got another Great Hall member to check. So Oliver, you're all good. Oh, look at that. People, Great Hall members checking each other.
Oh.
Have you seen any list so far where you have gone, that's a bit fruity? See everyone tomorrow. Ian, Dark Angels, Tank, who hung out with us at Hellstorm as well. I have seen a couple of lists where I've gone a bit more like, it's fruity, but you've clearly copied it from someone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen the copy paste lists.
There's a
I'll say
couple of
that.
copy-paste
Yeah.
lists.
There's a couple of Space Marine lists where I'm just like,
There's a couple of Space Marine copy-pastes. There's an Orcs one that I've seen that I'm
There's
like,
definitely an Orcs one.
Jesus. It's not like it's fruity, it's just like,
It's,
be original.
Yeah, it's just like, I'll take 3 of
sounds
this, 3 of this, 3 of this,
like
done.
I was when I went up to Hellstorm last time and the time before. People don't believe me when I say this, but I was
definitely.
like, there is definitely a different meta at each end of the country.
Yeah, I think there is. 100%.
And I think the South is the worst version of it.
In what way?
Because
Why?
when I go to a lot of events down here, right, there tend to be quite meta list copy paste kind of stuff. Like you've got like 60 people at a tournament and 20 of them are all running the same Space Marine list kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know? Whereas up north, like
Up
at
north.
Mikey's Hellstorm events,
But how many events do you actually go to up north compared to
One.
down south?
one a year.
So one
And it's
a
been
year,
great every time.
and the rest of the year is all south. So I mean, I feel like it's not exactly a reliable
but my
focus group, is
experience,
it?
my experience of the north
Of the
has been
north.
very, very good.
You
And
should
like,
always judge an experience based off one thing.
Of course, but I'm as humans, Tom.
I have been twice though, so that is 2 times.
Once a year, though. Things change
and-
quite a lot in a year.
But it's a lot more
doesn't.
chill up
No.
there.
Yeah, I think it is.
I think it's a lot more chill.
I 100% think it could be.
I don't know if that's
It's probably
enforced
not
by.
a fair comparison.
It is enforced by the lurking threat of Mikey taking the piss out of you. I
Yeah.
think.
I often
Yeah.
find Northerners are just slightly nicer people anyway, to be fair. I say that as a person who literally lives on the coast in the south.
Yeah.
That is my experience.
I think there's a part of the south that when you go past it, it becomes nice again. Like
Yeah.
you start heading towards like proper West Country.
Southampton's quite nice on the whole, but there are definitely it's
a
called
mixed bag.
it's called the South, but there's an area around what's called London,
Yeah.
which is full of fucking arsehole people.
I think once you go past Yeovil, down south,
yeah,
it's good.
I tend to agree with that mostly.
Yeah.
Right, so we then get on to Predator's Super Chat, which is the last thing we have fan-funded wise, but it works nicely. He says, as Joe subscribed to Shadow Sun's only suits account, review my list, please. So he put a yellow one in there, Joe, and he asked us to check his list, which means what I can do now on my fancy buttons is I can press this one, boop, and we'll change to the camera in the bottom corner.
It's like a 3D printed version of Shadowson that's like...
And he's right here, look, right in front of us.
Extra thickness.
And now I've got my fancy little coffee table, so I don't have to put my mouse on my leg, so it's really easy to do this now.
We're looking at Tau.
We're looking at Tau. So Shadow Sun's only suits account. This list, by the way, there's some fucking great list names in this.
There was,
to be fair.
the Ultramarines
I
one.
did it really boring. I was literally just Beachhead.
The Ultramarines
Try
one
next for you.
Yeah.
with the full song on it was
Yeah,
quite
there
good.
was someone in chat in the only thing today.
I like the ones where it's a link to a YouTube video.
Well, there was one today that was one of the Thanes Shed that he reviewed yesterday, which is like it's about that long. It's a song to the tune of "I'm Blue Dabbity Dabba Die,"
Nice.
but all the lyrics changed
shit,
for
good
Ultramarines.
shit.
I'm into that level of effort.
Yeah,
to be honest with you.
100%. I just always forget that it's a thing.
So Prince has got the retaliation carder. What does that
Is
one
that
do?
all battle suits all the time?
Yeah,
I
it's
think.
the
Yeah.
Farsight one, isn't it?
It got a bit fucked over by the recent balance update of no 3-inch deep strike.
Yes, it did.
I always forget what
Which is why
Tau
Paddy's
can
not running
do.
it.
Because every time I play Paddy.
Daddy.
Paddy.
Daddy
Daddy Paddy.
Daddy
Paddy.
Paddy. Every time I play Paddy,
Paddy the Baddy.
he just deletes me with like my AP 3 damage 4 guns. Like, and I'm like, well, you're listed the same. It doesn't change. You tell me the detachment's different, but it all just does the exact
detachments
same
are
thing.
different,
There's the
but
one
the
where he
units are
falls back and
similar.
gets better
Detachment
sustained.
rules. Each time a Tau Empire battlesuit model from your army makes a range attack that targets a unit within 12 inches, improve the strength characteristic of that attack by 1.
Yep.
If that attack targets a unit within 9 inches, improve the armor penetration characteristic of that by 1, attack by 1 as well.
It's
That's
a
the
good detachment rule.
Yeah, I like it, especially with battlesuits that drop in close as well.
Yeah.
So he has, of course, Mr. the Commander Farsight, which we like. Commander Shadow Sun, who I really like, actually.
Yeah, for sure.
100 points for loading up.
Does he have loads of Shadow Sun fan art at home?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so.
A Shadow Sun body pillow.
So we then have Coalstar with plasma rifles, shield drones, Coalstar with burst cannon and shield drones, Coalstar with fusion blasters and shield drones. I feel like we know which ones
I
we're
feel
going
like this
into.
is just
Sensing
a
a theme.
this is just a oops all suits, isn't it?
It
Well, I
is
mean,
an oops
to
all
be
suits
fair,
list.
that is the detachment.
Yeah.
That is
We then
literally
have
what you're supposed to do.
a broadside. A
Classic
broadside.
broad. I fucking hate broadside.
It's not one broadside, is it? A broadside chasseur, a broadside chasseur.
It's probably 2, isn't it?
And that's
Yeah.
it. So 2
Fucking
broadsides
broadsides.
with the heavy rail rifle, which is the right life choice.
Broadsides have diddled me before.
We've got 3 Crisis Fire Knights, which are plasma, which I'm assuming the plasma Coalstar will go with. We've got 3 plasma Crisis Fire Knights with no Coalstar. We've got 3 Crisis Starscythe battlesuits with flamers. We've got some more Starscythe with burst cannons, which I assume will be equipped with the Coalstar with burst cannons.
Yeah.
We've got some Sunforge with fusions, 3 more Sunforge with fusions. We've got 3 more Sunforge with fusions.
Oh,
a
God.
Ghost Keel with the Cyclic Iron Raker.
Yeah.
We've got a Riptide with the
Love
Iron
it.
Accelerator. Some stealth battle
classic,
suits.
couple of stealth.
Some more stealth
3
battle suits.
stealths.
And some more stealth battle suits.
I don't want to fight that army.
I think you'd be alright with Tyranids.
As long as he
Battle
versus
suits are
me,
not as tough as you think.
yeah, but versus me, he wants to have it all on the table at the start of the game.
Yeah.
Because if he doesn't, I just go and just spread out all over
I
the
think
table.
you probably would just be like, here's all my guns.
So the Coalstars in the 3 units, he gives the units he gives all the weapons assault, so they can now
Yeah.
move, advance, and shoot. Obviously, what does Farsight give the unit? Farsight gives the unit add 1 to the wound rifle within 9 inches. So if you're within 9 inches, you're getting +1 strength, +1 AP, +1 to wound.
That's good. Very good.
And once per battle round, he can basically reduce the cost of CP by 1, which is tasty. Shadow Sun gives you shoot, fall back and shoot, and every Tau Empire unit within 6 inches gets to reroll 1s to hit, which is quite tasty. What else did we have? We had all the suits, the Ultra suits, which we know what they do already, right?
This attachment's got move, shoot, move as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Strat.
I use 2CP.
So broadsides are quite tasty. They've got a feel no pain 4+ against mortals. They've got their big gun, which is quite nice. Sunforge fire knife battle suits, which is the plasma dudes. They get reroll hit rolls of 1 if you target a unit that is at starting strength. You can each time a model makes a ranged attack, reroll hit roll of 1. If the target unit is at its starting strength, you can reroll hits instead. So you always get reroll 1s, but if it's full strength unit, you get reroll full reroll hits. And you can ignore any or all modifiers to the hit roll.
That's good.
Which is very, very nice. We've got more Crisis Star Scythe battle suits, which is one's burst cannons, one flamers he's got, if you remember rightly.
They're good. Yeah.
If it makes attack that targets units that aren't monsters or vehicles, improve the armor penetration by 1.
Oh, so you get even more AP.
Within 9
AP,
inches, you
basically.
can have +2 AP on your burst cannons.
Nice.
Which
And +1 strength.
Yep.
So burst cannons are AP nothing, so you go strength 5 AP2. Or strength 6 AP2, if you're within 6, actually. Which is tasty. And then we've got the other ones, the fire knives, which are your fusion dudes, not your fire knives, sorry, your Sunforge, which is your fusion dudes. They can reroll things versus vehicles, can't they? Target monster vehicle, you can reroll the wound and you reroll damage with all your fusion. Where's Prentice, where's Farsight go? It's a disgusting list, by the way.
What's Farsight lead?
I say disgusting. I don't think it's like the strongest in the world, because at the moment, if you need to go and do any kind of action, you're relying on stealth suits, or you've got to use a very expensive unit to go and do it.
The stealth suits will probably be doing it.
It's turbo good fun, though. If I was going to run Tau, this is the list.
It's exactly what I want.
Yeah.
I would want more Ghost Keels, because I just love the models.
Ghost Keels are alone up geezers, aren't they?
I would just be all suits all the time, just bin off infantry entirely.
That's what he's done.
Yeah, I love it.
The stealth suits, I think the stealth suits are infantry, but they're still battle
even
suits.
then they're battle suits. Yeah, but it's not like the
they're
normal
the smallest
Tau.
suit you take. You know, well, this is the only smallest
Stealth
suit.
battle suits you kind of have to take.
But they're the
the ones
smallest
that
model.
Like, point at that thing, shoot better.
Yeah.
Infiltrate stealth. Each time this unit is an observer unit to the end of the phase, each time a ranged attack is made by a model in their guided unit targets their spotted unit. Reroll a hit roll of 1 and reroll a wound roll of 1.
Yeah, banging.
I mean, the wounds is basically the thing is there's so many reroll ones in the unit anyway. You're probably mostly using that for the wounds, but you can also then guide a Riptide, for example, get reroll hits and wounds of 1, which is quite nice.
It does make me want to get the Christmas box sets for Tau.
Why?
It's a bit late, Joe.
Part of me is, I know, but they're for sale everywhere.
Of course they are.
And I'm like, if I was going to do Tau, that's what I'd do. But I keep thinking about doing Tau, and I've got Paddy's Tau here. If I want to run Tau. But he needs more suits, though. He hasn't got enough suits.
Yeah, he doesn't have that many, actually, does he? He's a bit of an all-rounder.
I think, I'm going to be honest with you, Predators, I think the list is cool as shit.
I think it's cracking.
A list that I think I would not look forwards to playing because I'm looking at it going, how do I tackle this?
I think Eldar would have a real bad time.
That Eldar list would have a terrible time.
Yeah.
But I would also be like, it's a cool as shit suit list, so I'd be okay playing.
I don't have a problem with loads of those.
It's not breaches getting out of Devilfish doing nonsense.
You know what it's not? Yeah. It's not 120 crew.
Yeah.
I think there's someone with 120 crew.
I know a guy who's doing it. He's one of the VT guys.
It's like, good luck killing all of this.
The crew all the time. I can't knock him. It's a good list.
Do you get unit models back as well, doesn't it?
I think they have the 2CP.
Get a
unit back. Yeah. Well, it's only once now.
Farsight with Sunforge. That's where I'd put him, if I'm honest. So yeah, I think that's probably a smart choice.
I like it.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of that, mate. I think it looks super fun.
I know fuck all about Tau, but it looks cool.
You could. The only thing that it's a risk, and I don't know if many people do this, is if I was an opponent running against that list, one of the first things I'd be looking at doing is going fix, bring it down.
No, I don't think it's worth it anymore.
Well, you get 1 point per...
way less. It'll be 2 points per unit of 3.
Oh, it's not model, it's unit, isn't it?
It's the unit now. Yeah, because
it's a unit. All right.
Yeah, so
maybe
before
not
I would have 100%. Yeah, that's what I used to do when it was full Tau battle suits. But now you'll only get like 2 points for killing 1 unit of 3.
Yeah,
which is
and he's
not
got
good.
Lots of shield drones and stuff in the units. So they're pretty durable.
Yeah,
I mean, you could.
And also, it'll just be like, I know what you're doing now, so I'm not gonna let you kill my units all the time.
Assassinate.
I don't know, mate. I just wouldn't do it.
I won't go fixed. I don't go fixed.
I never go fixed, honestly. Yeah. I think the
one
time I should have done it was when Joe beat me in the round 3 of that tournament.
If it was per model, I'd have gone bring it down. I didn't. Unit now.
They changed because it was really fucking over Tau basically before, but now it's per unit.
So ignore that. Then disregard. You're okay. You're sound.
You're all good, mate.
Farsight with
someone might try it, but it's probably going to be all right.
His only kryptonite would be that one Eldar player with all the haywire guns.
What, they anti-vehicle?
They're okay, but they're not guaranteed. They're anti-vehicle, so the Haywire guns on the Harlequins for the Index are all anti-vehicle 4+ devastating wounds, and they're 3 damage a pop.
Oh, you go Yunari.
But it's 2 shots per bike, and they're not cheap, and they die fast.
Yeah, you take like 3 units of bikes. And
I think they'll
take
just
3
leave.
units of Scourges and Yunari. Just be like,
All Haywire all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, I've come up against something that's not vehicles. I'm now fucked.
yeah.
Actually,
I'm in danger.
to be honest, I think like Orc Beast Snaggers will really ruin your day because they're literally their entire rule set is anti-vehicle.
The new, the new
Oh,
Orc dudes
actually,
as well.
new tank busters. You're just
In Bully
gonna
Boys.
get wrecked. Not Bully Boys. The
but
tactical
the Tau,
brigade.
the Tau can just sit
That's
far
also
enough away and just
no,
shoot.
No.
Is there a deep strike in 6 strat for this
Yeah,
one?
it was.
So you
3.
can just drop in and be like Flamer or the
if you can
dweebs.
get if you can dodge a screen, yeah.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're starting to hit a point in competitive 40k though where it's not really quite so rock paper scissors anymore. You can take on. You now actually really have to think about the fact that you would have to deal with vehicles with towering, you have to deal with monsters with tyranids, you have to deal with infantry. And I feel like nowadays you can't. It's less a case of it's a vehicle meta, it's a plane meta, it's an elite infantry meta. I think that's kind of gone away a little bit.
I'd say it's like slightly still leaning towards vehicles at the moment, but
Even with pivot and
yeah,
you reckon?
yeah, mainly Space Marine vehicles
Yeah, I mean, but
and Necron vehicles.
but then you're seeing for Space Marines, you're seeing a couple of gladiators.
I'm seeing 3 Vindicators and 3 Ballista Dreadnoughts.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Often.
The
thing now.
Ultramarines. The Ultramarines version is disgusting.
Mind you, Ballistus with new Oath is now very good.
And they're 130 points.
Yeah, they're
They're
very
so
good
cheap.
now.
They're
with
too
new Oath.
cheap now.
They are too cheap, yeah. Because they're a pain to kill.
Well, sorry, with new Oath outside of Dark Angels, Blood Angels.
What's mental is the Redemptor used to be the best one, and then it was Brutalis, and then it was Ballistus.
Was the Brutalis ever the best one?
Out of the 3, it went Redemptor, Brutalis, Ballistus.
Yeah, because Ballistus was really expensive at the
It
start.
was really expensive, and it was a bit poo. And now it's just full flipped. You never see Redemptors anymore. They're too many.
I only
points.
see the Ballistus now.
You only see the Ballistus and the Redemptors and the.
I think the Redemptor's okay, but yeah.
And then the Brutalis is just kind of a meme.
I quite like the Ballistus because it's not. I don't even fucking know what its rules are, but just because it's a hat tip to the old box dread.
Oh yeah, I've got 2.
It's got good rules as well. It just re-rolls hits if you're not below half.
Yeah.
So it's basically, you don't even have to waste Oath on it. You just be like, re-roll hits.
But Oath now gives you that +1 wound as well.
And
which
the
is
Dark
nice.
Angel one's even better because it gets a Deathwing keyword. So if you're targeting stuff on an objective that's not Oath, you still get +1 to wound.
Well, but the Oath doesn't give you +1 wound in Dark Angels.
Oh, that's true. So you do get the +1 to wound then.
Yeah.
So you can Oath and
so
+1 to
Ballistus
wound.
is now good in Standard Space Marines and Dark Angels.
Yeah.
I'm into it. Okay.
Nice.
Cool.
I've got 2 in my Raven Wing.
Ash, thank you for the 10. Ash Thompson, GSC. You didn't need to put your name when your name is your name.
You never know.
I mean, you never know.
Yeah.
Do people ever take silly non-competitive listed tournaments? 100%. Yes, they do.
I've seen so many people do
Yeah,
it.
Sam,
I did just take a Lawless Goals and Angron in one list.
Last
once.
Beachhead, Toby Liddard, who's a friend of mine, I think he took 3 Wraith Knights, 2 Wraith Lords, and a Wraith Seer. And that was his army.
Fair.
It was really
I
nice
mean,
as well.
It was
Beautiful
so
army.
It
pretty.
was the
Yeah.
guy at last Beachhead who had the Storm Raven.
He took the
The
Thunderhawk.
Thunderhawk, yeah.
And
it was so cool.
It's called the Unknown Painter if you
Yeah.
want to follow him. He's got a Thunderhawk for his homebrew chapter, which is kind of like, but it's like a really nice kind of tealy green.
Yeah, and it had a big tentacle coming out.
It
of
had,
the base.
yeah, not sexual. It was like a
I wasn't
giant,
gonna,
like a
go
giant
that way, Joe.
octopus tentacles are coming out to kind of wrap it because all of his flyers are based on like water.
Yeah, it is really
nice.
cool.
So he
Yeah.
got a Thunderhawk and then painted it.
Yeah,
Weird that.
I've done half of it.
Joe,
I can't comment. I've got one that's not even built, Joe.
Yeah.
Joe does like semi-meme lists sometimes. Sometimes like just 2 redeemers.
I took
Sometimes
double
maybe
redeemer
good.
before it was cool. You know?
Did you though?
You're the one that made it cool, Joe, didn't you?
I
I
took
don't
it
know, mate.
once,
People
and-
were pretty on that.
I took it a couple times and it was terrible, and then there was like a random change in FAQs and bad status slate, and it just became quite good in Blood Angels.
So
Yeah.
I feel like it's just been good the whole time.
Right, so Ash is super chat 10 because he wants us to look at his list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you give us the yellow one. Ash Thompson, Jesse, for reading after the list, Primus with free Heroic and Locus in 10 Metamorphs. Other
GSC
Primus.
knowledge
I
is
don't,
not
I don't
good.
even know what this. The problem is, Ash, right? None of us played Genestealer Cult.
Nah.
And I just don't know what. Basically,
I've never even played against.
So Genestealer Cults have taken a bit of a nerfing lately.
I've not touched.
I've not
touched them.
I thought their army rule got better.
I thought it got worse.
I thought it got better because you can just determine what you bring back now.
Well, you spend points now, but you get a lot less that you can bring back.
Yeah,
but the potential previously was higher, but not necessarily guaranteed.
I'd say for like planning out what you want to do, it might be better.
It's more efficient.
Just because you can be like, I want this back and this back and this back.
Yeah.
So the army rule now for Genestealer Cults, which has been updated a lot, Cult Ambush, basically it's quite a big one now. Oh, it's locked because I haven't got the codex because no one in this studio cares about Genestealer Cults.
No.
We've got the codex in there.
Yeah, that would mean going over there and put the code in. I don't like it that much.
It's basically you get a certain amount of points.
You get a number of points depending on the size of your battle, and you can spend those points on things, and certain things cost certain points to bring back.
I honestly think if Games Workshop FAQs and changes rules, that ruling and that unit should immediately become free on the app.
Well, it is. So if you go into the updates and errata part, it says here, Cult Ambush for first paragraph.
Oh no, but I mean as in the codex section. So
if you bought
if you haven't bought it, you know.
I don't understand.
So they've changed the army rules for Genestealer Cult, right?
Yes.
Right.
Currently,
don't think that should
in the
give everyone
codex
free
section,
codex.
you can only see that if you go into the codexes, the errata section.
Yeah.
Right. Whereas I think like when you go on to look on like you make the army list, for instance, and then you look at what's it called, Battleforge.
Yeah.
It should give you all the army rule stuff on there because they've changed it.
Well, I don't understand why.
I'm so confused.
Because
Why? So what? Why would that suddenly mean you get it for free? Because if you've paid for the book and you've put the code in, it gets updated on the app anyway.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is that like once Games Workshop start changing stuff in the books, I think that book should just be free at that point.
Well, then they wouldn't make any money off codexes because they change every book.
Well,
You just wait a week and it would change and you just get a free codex.
Yeah, but the problem
I get what you're trying to say.
is why should you then...
Vince says, free rules in this economy?
No, what I'm saying is that when you buy a book and the rules are immediately wrong, you're kind of just shitting on the people that paid for it. I think...
But they get updated in the app, Joe.
Yeah, but you still have to
it's
buy...
It's not like you buy the codex.
You're not listening to what I was saying, though. That's the problem.
But
what I'm saying is that if Games Workshop changes the rules in the codexes, then they should just make the free on the app. Because...
I get what you're saying is because it invalidates the codex.
Yeah, it just could be like...
But they're never going to do that because then everyone everyone would just wait about a week to be an update.
Yeah, but it invalidates your physical book.
Yeah, it doesn't
invalidate your app.
Yeah.
I think because you're saying that they shouldn't be selling codexes that don't have the right rules.
Yeah, they should be. Yeah,
which I agree with.
So if you buy the Genestealer Cult book now, right, you have to buy it if you want the rules on the app.
Yes.
Right.
Okay. But you shouldn't have to buy the book.
But if they do that, they're literally just saying all codexes will be free immediately after every balance update.
Yeah.
I hate to break it to you, Joe, but that's not a great business model for selling codexes. I don't understand
that point. I don't get it.
But the thing is, though, like...
I understand what you're saying, I just don't think they should do it.
I just think it's a really shit thing that they are selling books that you basically can't use.
No, and I don't disagree with that.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with that at all. And I think that Warhammer should move into a free rules model.
Like, if they want to charge for the codexes, and you're saying I'm silly for thinking that, but just make sure the rules are good the first time.
Which is what we've always said, right?
I agree with that. I just don't agree.
I'm not saying that you're silly for saying they should get it right the first time. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is I don't understand your point in making the section on the app free when they've changed a rule. Because if you're a Genestealer Cult player, you've got the codex anyway, and it's going to get updated. And if you're not a Genestealer Cult player, you've then got like weird mash bits of rules.
So if you go to a tournament, so Ash's round one opponent goes, I don't know anything about Genestealer Cult.
Yeah.
Right? But if you're in a situation where he hasn't bought the app, he hasn't bought the book, hasn't got the rules, but if Games Workshop have changed the rules that are no longer in the book anyway, then his opponent should still be able to see those.
But you can, because you can look at the updates and errata for free.
Yeah.
So you can look at all the changes.
But it's like change this to change this. You don't get all of it.
Yeah, because you haven't bought the codex.
I just think You're looking at me like a mental. Just make the if Games Workshop
but in your circumstance, if your opponent has got the codex, right, physical book, hasn't put it in the app and isn't using the updated version of the rules, you've got the bit that's changed. So you can look at his rule that he's playing and go, I think that's wrong. Look at the errata and go, here's the bit that's changed. Change that paragraph. So it solves the problem that you've got. Now, I think we've spoken about this so many times. I think Games Workshop should move into a free rules model anyway, like other companies do. And I feel like also you should just pay a subscription and get access to all the rules all the time.
I literally was just saying that the rules should be free, and you're acting like I'm mental.
No, that's not what you said.
Not what you said.
That's not what you said. To start with,
you said like
I'm acting like you're mental because you're mental.
What I'm saying is
you said this random obscure change should be free, but not the rest of the army rule.
But I'm saying what they should make is just if they're going to change the army rule, the army rule should be in there.
If anything, they should just issue like a mild refund to the people that have bought the book.
But the change is in it for free.
Yeah, but I think have the whole army rule in there.
But then they're just giving away.
No, or is it a section of it?
Why would they do that?
They want to make money, Joe. They don't want to just give the.
But I think if you're going to events and stuff, I think you should still be able to see the army rules on the app.
That's right. Joe has gone to the mad place. Correct.
Yeah. But there's already a problem, Joe, with not being able to see your opponent's rules just because they're behind a paywall anyway. Here's
the other thing, right? Let's go down a slightly different path, right? You pull Genestealer Cults as your first opponent with they've not had an errata. They released a good codex and nothing's been changed. Well, you still don't know what they do.
Yeah, you have no idea what they do.
Yeah, but the Games Workshop have released good rules then. What I'm saying, what I'm saying is, if Games Workshop change any rules in the codex, that codex should just be free. That's how I'm going to word it, right?
Okay.
Right. What I'm saying, if Games Workshop at all,
I would love them to do that, Joe, but they're not going to.
In their current way, is if they change something, the book is just
because then every codex would be free on launch.
Yeah, which I think they should do.
Which
anyway.
I do agree with, right? Or at least behind like a subscription.
If you're an AdMech player currently,
you should get a refund.
You're just buying a picture book.
You're buying a code to look at the actual rules.
Yeah. And picture book.
And a nice picture book.
Because it is full of lore and stuff as well.
So, like Genestealer Cult I reckon is probably going to go the same way as AdMech. You're essentially just buying a code and a picture book.
Kind of, yeah.
I think unless if they want to stay in their current situation of you have to buy the codex to get the rules.
Yeah.
Right? And your codex has the rules in it. You're buying a book with rules in it. The moment that they change any of those rules, that codex has to be
this
free.
is a whole other topic that we've covered repeatedly anyway.
We have done this like 7 times.
We do it so often, and we all come to the same conclusion that codexes basically shouldn't have rules in anymore. Codexes should be narrative lore, painting guides, etc. Rules should be free, or at the very least you pay a subscription service and you get everything included.
Yeah, 100%.
And we've said this a million times. We don't need to tumble down this rabbit hole again. Yeah. But what you were suggesting was mental. Anyway, back to the screen for Ash's list. I'm going to have a look at your list, Ash, anyway.
I know nothing about any of these. I know they have the funny. Do they have the funny guy with the pistols that just shoots you back?
They do, yeah.
That's all I know.
That's the
Kellamore.
Yeah, he's cool.
We've got so I'm going to simply because Ash has paid. We're going to look at Ash's list.
I'm happy to look at it.
We have a Biophagus.
Yep. Yes,
cool.
A Kellamorph. Does the guns.
The Biophagus, I think, buffs aberrants.
The only ones I'll know is the Genestealers because Joe just used them against me.
There's a Locus. There's a Primus.
What's that?
There's another Primus.
The Primus is the guy with the needle pistol. So he's like the army leader.
Which are the muscle beach geezers?
Aberrants.
Yeah, there's a Redactus Saboteur who's the little little stealth man with the bombs. Yeah, he's cool. And the Sanctus, was he not the dude on a bike?
No, the Sanctus is the assassin.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
He's cool.
I played them into 8th, and once they got their codex in 9th, they made it stupidly complicated by having the weird kind of if you shoot through a unit with
crossfire.
Another. I hated that
Vince
role.
has said, right? By the way, welcome, Vince. If you haven't checked out Vince's channel before, you should.
I played against Vince.
I fucking love Vince. GSC must be the most confusing army in the fucking game. No one really knows what's going on. Straight facts.
I've never even played against them.
If I play against Ash, he can make up the rules.
I've done tournaments for like 3 years now and never played against them. Because there's like 3 people that play them.
Was it Joe that you played with Drakari at Hellstorm? Was his name Joe?
Was that Tom?
Yeah. Tom.
Was
Tom,
that
Tom Lohman.
one of the number one people?
Thank you, Tom Lohman.
Yeah.
Tom's the one. I played Tom last Beachhead I went to 2 years ago in the third game on Saturday, right? I'd already had a few beers.
Oh, no.
And he was like,
Because of Genestealer.
I'm playing Genestealer Cults. Do you know what they do? And I went, I've not got a fucking clue. He said,
Don't bother, mate.
He said, do you want me to tell you? I was like, no.
Yeah.
He was like, are you sure? I was like, I'll just find out what happens.
Mate, it's a 3-hour round. You don't have time.
Yeah, I was like, I'll just find out what happens. Do
Yeah.
you like beer? And he went, yes. And we bought each other beer all game. We had a fucking great time.
A fucking dream game, that is.
I think if I was going to do Genestealer Cult, I'd just go bikes, buggies, muscle men.
I would be tempted to just be like, here are all the muscle men.
So we've got
they
the Acolyte.
stuff.
We've got Acolyte hybrids of hand flamers.
They're just basic dudes, aren't they?
Yeah, they're battle line, but they have flamers, which is decent,
Flamers
right?
is cool.
We have another
Really
unit
good against Eldar.
another unit of Acolyte hybrids of hand flamers. Cool.
Nice.
Neophyte hybrids. This is big units, isn't it? 20-man blobs.
20 guys.
Yeah, 2
With
grenade
some-
launchers,
Abrams.
2 mining lasers, 2 seismic. So they're a nightmare to play against because we'll look at these weapon options: like 2 flamers, 2 grenade launchers, 2 mining lasers, 2 seismic cannons. But in the new edition,
So many
you,
things.
honestly, you do play every weapon because you might as well because it's free.
Oh, yeah, totally.
We've got some Muscle Beach people, aberrants.
Oh, the cool
I
people.
love aberrants.
Oh,
Do they
yeah.
still
One
have a
unit.
4 if you're no pain, or has it changed to less?
I can't.
Fair. Someone will tell us.
I don't know. The Ridge Runners is the bike unit,
I
isn't
like
it?
the bikes. The bikes are cool.
Or are they? No, Jackers are the bikes. Ridge Runners are the little buggies.
I thought the buggies were part of the bikes, or was that changed? Because I thought it was
4
like 3
Jackals,
bikes
3
and a buggy.
No, it looks like they're separate.
Or is
now.
it 3 bikes and a quad bike, and then a buggy is something?
I've played against them
The,
3
ri- the,
times.
ridge,
this
the
edition.
ridge runners are like
Jackals.
the desert. The
Oh
desert.
yeah,
buggies.
there's a quad and then bikes in that one, and then a ridge runner is like
The
a
speed
little,
dragster.
It's like
Dune
not one of
buggy.
the bigger ones, one of the little
Yeah,
actual like buggy things.
it's like a race car buggy.
Yeah, that's
Rock
it.
grinders. They
I
look
like those. Are cool.
fucking cool, by
That's
the way.
That might be my favorite like vehicle. Honestly, it's so cool.
Yeah. Hybrid metamorphs.
I thought that's a metaphor. Yeah,
It's got some-
Deathcore of Krieg.
Yes, Ash! He's bringing guard!
I know that one.
Yes, he's bringing guard! Oh, we know this bit. This is cool. I'm into it now. He's actually got proper Genestealer Cult stuff because he's got guard. Deathcore Krieg, Rogel Dawn,
Rogel
get
Dawn's
in!
are fucking great.
Suddenly, Ash, you're cool again.
yeah. You can stay.
Yeah.
I know what these do.
Yeah, I'm a fan of that.
Big guns.
I'm sorry, Ash, I can't, because even with your super chat, where you said, right?
You said, yeah.
Did he ask?
He
for
said,
anything?
oh, fuck me, come on, YouTube.
It said Ash Thompson, GSC, for reading after this. Primaris with 3 heroic plus Locust for I'm guessing fight first in Metamorphs.
Yeah.
Probably.
Other
Yeah.
Primaris, 5 plus Overwatch enhancement with 20 Neo, I'm guessing Neophytes, 5 Aberrants and Bio in Rock Grinder.
Cool.
Is Vince going to
Is that-
Beachhead?
Yeah, I think
That's
so.
I feel like that's
He
just
said,
like
"Oh, God."
I feel like that's just like reading doctor's hand notes, you know.
Yeah. I think GSC is literally the one I know the least about.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
I
into it.
Absolutely no clue, mate.
What a fucking legend, Ash, for taking
looks
2
cool.
Rogel Dawns in
Yeah.
Genestealer Cults.
I love a bit of soup.
I'm so here for that.
Yeah.
We're back down the narrative path. What a
I think
fucking legend.
after the Codex release, it's just gonna be like triple Dawn commanders everywhere.
They will still not hit that well, I guess, but because you can't get orders.
Yeah, orders is your army rule, so you won't get orders.
Oh yeah.
That's the problem there. That's the one problem with having guard.
But if you take the tank commanders, that'd be the better option because they get a built-in reroll.
Yeah, you have the rerolls, but do they go 4s to 3s with an order? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
What a fucking legend.
Yeah, that's a cool list.
Awful Gamer, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships.
Thank you.
Nice.
I hope that your friends appreciate you.
Is that a dig at us?
Yeah.
Well, no, because we're not friends.
Oh yeah, true.
He's an employee, Tom.
And your employer appreciates you. Yeah.
But like,
give you
oh,
shit
yeah,
all
I'm
the
not
time.
going to get back on that subject.
Let's not get back
just
on
let's carry
one
on.
of the most confusing conversations I've had
Yeah.
with Joe in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what I was saying. I just wasn't saying it well.
Yeah. Okay.
John McCardle, thank you for the 20 gifted.
Oh, big old John.
Thank you, John.
Up
Legend.
to 47 chat we are now.
I
Lovely.
hope, John, that they release more fun units for Horus Heresy Raven Guard.
Is that a help for you?
It is for me, but I was basically John has recently had a commissioned Raven Guard army for Heresy.
Has he got all of the legions now?
Yeah,
fair.
plus more. But Raven Guard are really like poorly supported in Horus Heresy,
Just like 40k.
just like in 40k, because they literally have 2 special units.
Is it 'cause no one
and
likes
a
them?
Primarch? People love them. There's a great rumor about a Horus Heresy Raven Guard coming into 40k. Sharokin might be coming back.
Surely he's dead.
He's not dead.
He's 10,000 years old.
So there's a great heresy book for anyone that cares, called Sons of the Selenar, which is about a group of Iron Hands survivors from Istvan.
Is it the same guys that are in the Angel Exterminatus book? Yeah.
Basically, it's like Firefly, but in 40k. A bunch of plucky, happy-go-lucky.
It's the only time Iron Hands are cool.
Yeah. There's a really cool Salamander Apothecary. But at the end of Sons of the Selenar,
he's cool as well.
Spoiler alert, I won't tell you why, but Sharokin basically goes into hibernation sleep on a place. It's a really good book. There's an incredible bit with the Salamander. But
is he one of the going to the warp people, or is he just in a stasis unit for 10,000 years?
He's just in stasis somewhere. But he gets found by Bersarius Call.
Okay.
Like,
you give him a fiddle.
now time. Because he's got something that's very, very important, which helps Bersarius Call with making Primaris runes.
Spoiler alert. He killed Lucius for the first time, I think.
Yeah, he was the first one to kill Lucius, but
he didn't give a shit either. He was like, Shank.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sharokin is cool. I'll give you
Sharokin
that.
When you two start talking heresy lore, I don't
basically
really know.
I've only read 5 of them as well.
I read Angel Exterminatus, and then
Angel Exterminatus is a fucking good book.
And then because I love Iron Warriors, and then I was like,
it's the one where Perturabo just slams Fulgur in the head into a table because he's being a little bitch.
Mashes his face in with a.
He's basically playing Warhammer in
Yeah.
his little bunker because he's an autistic weirdo like all Warhammer players.
Yeah.
And then Fulgrim's being a prick, so he just shoves his head into a model Warhound Titan.
That's cool.
It's good times.
So Perturabo invented 40k.
Yeah, Perturabo
Banging.
is what you would base a Warhammer player off.
Yeah,
I'm into it.
George Buck. The book is called Sons of the Selenar. Great.
Okay.
But basically, I listened to just start and then full detoured into Raven Guard.
More, but what's his fucking name? The Raven Guard guy, Shadow.
Sharokin.
He also just headshot Fulgrim like halfway through the book.
Yeah.
With a sniper rifle.
So you like him then?
Just one taps him.
Because you're a big Raven Guard fan.
I love Raven. He made me
You
love
must be
Raven Guard
conflicted
more.
with the upcoming Emperor's Children.
Yeah. But yeah, because basically once I read that, I went full detour into all the Horus Heresy Raven Guard books.
Did you?
Yeah.
They're only cool when there's one of them.
You are so passionate about Raven Guard until you play them in 40k.
No, the Raven Guard army that I'm slow working on in the background, like I played you with it. And it was alright actually.
You did batter me, but it was my first ever time playing Votan.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean,
So
yeah.
cool.
This is an attempt to try and make Raven Guards okay.
Functional, yeah.
Yeah, functional.
I think
Well,
they're
not making my Raven Guard army functional.
Yeah, of course. Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Will, thank you for the 2. Got to rep the AdMech. Only 2 AdMech going. Lol. Yeah, I mean,
the
I'm
whole
not.
tournament.
Yeah, I think so.
Fucking hell.
They're not in a
They were
great
better
place,
now.
though, Tom. I mean, they're okay now, but
I went to Beachhead last year. I was doing basic 30 Custodes, and it went against AdMech round 1, and I just put one unit of Wardens with a Blade Jump on the middle objective in front, full view of his entire AdMech army. Just popped the throw at Finopay. It's like, cool. 1 died.
yeah. Poor old AdMech.
AdMech were not having fun then.
I want AdMech to be. But then they weren't. They didn't
I
have a
think they're
time in.
alright now.
Did they have a time in 9th edition when they were at? Was it 8th edition? I think
It was
ninth.
9th.
Absolute
It was
bullshit.
9th when they were like, I'm
20
just
bricks.
going to kill you.
Yeah,
It was 8th edition.
I think 8th was when they had the robots that were just like
you had Wrath of Mars.
150 shots or something.
Yeah. Wrath of Mars gave you dev wounds, basically.
Yeah.
And you just delete
I
stuff.
like the new AdMech detachment though. It seemed cool. The Grotmus one. It seemed like a decent all rounder.
I've forgotten what it does.
Can't remember either. It just
Yeah.
seemed good at the time. It was one of the AdMech ones, so it was really complicated.
I just like the horses.
You-
AdMech horses.
There's
I
a theme,
loved them
Joe.
so
You
much.
fucking love a horse, don't you?
So cool.
I was
Yeah.
surprised you haven't
They're
done
all
like
cowboys.
blood crushes or something.
I just want full AdMech cowboy army.
Remember when like the AdMech mesa was just like 18 chickens, but each chicken cost 40 quid.
Yeah. I mean,
It was literally paid.
They're
to
still
win
good
Admech.
now.
They're still good, yeah.
But I think once you've bought them, everyone just kind of stopped. They're like the people that committed, and everyone else was like, nope, I'm good.
Yep.
Wigtail, thank you for the 5. Got to stop lurking and go back to working. Hope you all have a great time at Beachhead. Good luck, Shield Wall. I think we're going to have a great time. Like I said, like near 30 people nearly for Great Hall Shield Wall is incredible.
Surely our team will do well with 30 people.
I don't think so, but I don't care.
No, I don't care either. It's going to be fun.
Search says, have I seen the Raptor? I watched the Raptors animation on YouTube on my Mikey's stream yesterday. He was just watching videos on YouTube and reacting. There's a cool Raptors one where basically they're fighting Drakari and this
what, like Chaos CSM Raptors?
No, as in Raven Guard successor Raptors.
Oh, right.
Basically, there's Raven. The best part is this Space Marine who always mate's dead points at an incubi. Right, that's like Let's Duel gets his knife out. Total badass points at him, and the incubi takes his helmet off, and you think it's going to build up to a really big fight. Head blown off immediately. He was like, "Thanks for taking the helmet off."
We should always wear helmets.
Yeah,
always wear helmets in 41st.
Always wear helmets,
unless you're a world eater, at which point you're nuts anyway.
Yeah, like you're a bit far gone by then.
Born, thank you for the $5. I don't like having to get a codex for one unit, like Kyria Draxus for Custodians players. Do we really want to buy Imperial Armor? I don't. That's a shitty move.
I hate the Imperial Agents Codex because it was literally just like, we need to monetize people allying in agents. Yeah. So we're going to make this codex, which is terrible, but you have to use if you want to have any agents in your army.
Yeah, I think that's a really shit move.
I think they just, when they designed it, their head, like the designer's head was in the right space. Because he was like, Grey Knight Terminators, no other Grey Knights, 1 unit of Battle Sisters, nothing else. Deathwatch Kill Team, which the Deathwatch Kill Team I'm fine with. I would have happily have taken out the Grey Knight Terminators, kept the Sisters in maybe, but then I was like, where's Inquisitorial Stormtroopers? They're like the backbone of
Okay.
They're literally they have regiments upon regiments of Stormtroopers.
Is there a model though for them?
They used to have a model. They used to be in a proper unit, and it was super popular. And it was a really cool black and red scheme.
I just think they didn't put any effort into it, to be honest.
Yeah,
it just really felt like a cash grab.
And they're like, an all Inquisitorial henchmen are just terrible.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're good at just being OC2, cheap as fuck, little bodies to run around.
And it's like, why not have...
It's annoying that I really like the Judge Dredd guys.
Yeah.
They're really cool. But you can't really make an army out of them.
The best...
There's like 2 units, basically.
The best unit is the ones that have the riot shields.
Yeah, because they got 4 bin ones.
Yeah, they're a really good unit.
Adrian, thank you for the $10. Rules for the free fluff codex for money. Again, we've done that many times. I agree with you. Vince, welcome to being a Hesea tier member. You fucking sexy human. Dogfish says, Big Ash here, catching up. I heard oiled and in the dark Joe. Don't you threaten me with a good time because I'm down. Ash, you need to become Great Hall Shield Wall.
Yeah.
Or we're going to have a conversation this weekend.
Is he he's at Beachhead, is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
He said he was going to wear his Crocs as well. Friday.
We'll have another conversation then. I don't mind.
It's only going to be a conversation because it ain't going to be anything else.
Yeah, we'll have a conversation.
Yeah, we'll talk.
Vince, thank you for the 5. Horses are for losers.
Lies.
He says, where are my guard motorbikes? Roast my list, slags. We will. We were good. We're doing all Great Hall people. Because you paid, I've got your list open. We'll do it at the end. So we will get to it.
Yeah, I do love cavalry.
And then Ash says, very amusing. Thanks, guys. Now watching the skip. So... We have got through 2 lists so far because you two keep talking over each other. So we're going to try and find another list from the Great Hall.
To be fair, like the 2 lists we've gone through so far, I have little to no knowledge on.
Shut your eyes, Jay.
I'm going to go for a wee-wee.
Fuck's sake.
What do you mean shut my eyes?
Well, I want to pick a list at random, don't I? Say when.
When.
Okay, we're on Ollie Ball.
World Eaters, let's go.
Ollie Ball. We know World Eaters, Tom. We can do World Eaters.
I know those ones.
You can do without me.
Is there an Angron?
We'll start. It's Vessels of Wrath. It is Vessels of Wrath.
This is an edgy list.
Yeah.
That's the new detachment.
Because you're not taking new detachment.
I'm not. I think it's cool. I don't think it's as good as the normal one.
Interesting. I really like it for the consistency of that advancement charge.
It's good, but like, it's annoying. But Angron is such an auto.
You reckon?
And he's so much better in the other detachment.
Okay.
But that's just my opinion. I also just love Angron, so I'm going to take him.
So we have Khan the Betrayer.
Khan in this detachment is fucking good.
Yeah. He's better in this detachment.
Because he makes Berserkers better, because he just gives everyone rerolls ones to hit and wound. And then if you spend a CP in this detachment, Berserkers get +1 strength and AP.
Yeah.
So I'd say Khan is probably an auto include this detachment 9 times out of 10.
You reckon?
Except the next one, 100% auto include. Lord on Juggernaut of Arch-Slaughterer.
What does Arch-Slaughterer do?
When you are the Vessel of Wrath, you get +1 AP and +1 damage on all of his weapons. And he has 11 attacks, which then become AP2 damage 3.
That's 11 attacks include the nose, right? Yeah, okay.
And they're all, because they all start AP1 damage 2, and it all goes to AP2 damage 3.
He's got another Lord on Juggernaut with Gateways to Glory holes.
Oh, yeah, goes through all the glory holes.
Yeah, all through the glory holes.
Yeah.
That's move through terrain,
that's
right?
Go through stuff, basically,
Yeah.
which is quality. Is this... Oh, I thought
it is good.
I would have put it on a Demon Prince,
Demon
personally.
Prince on foot.
I think Demon Prince on foot in this detachment is really nice.
I'd have put on so that Gateways to Glory, this bit here.
Yeah.
If you put on a Demon Prince on foot, you get to walk through walls with a Demon
His
Prince that gives
biggest
everyone 4 pin
problem
bum.
is because he has a really cool rule of basically 8. Realistically, it's going to be 8 bound again a 4 pin bun.
Yes.
And the biggest problem with that was 1, 8 bound go basically twice the speed of him because they scout and then move through things. And he'd just be like running along behind them, like, wait for me, guys.
Yeah.
So it just really limits the speed of your 8 bound. But
Yeah,
now he can go through walls. You can just about keep up with them enough for it to matter.
But I think it's not bad on a Juggernaut. I just like it on
It's not bad on a Juggernaut
Demon
because
Prince.
having a Juggernaut with a unit gives them reroll advance, reroll charge, reroll blood surge.
World Eater's Master of Executions, World Eater Master of Executions, of
Yeah,
course.
Vox Dabalus is the one I think where if you kill something you get a CP.
Okay.
So it's all right. It's all right. I don't love the Moes, to be honest, in this detachment.
I am sensing many...
There's a lot of characters.
I'm sensing many Berserkers, which makes me love him a little bit,
I
right?
would say, before we go into the Berserkers, I'd say minimum 40.
Really?
Yeah.
We got 10 Jackals.
I might be completely wrong. Yeah, home
Right.
objective.
Of
fair.
course, home objective,
Sticky
yeah.
objective, give you rolls.
Corn Berserkers.
Corn Berserkers,
10.
Corn Berserkers.
Corn Berserkers, 10.
Or...
Corn Berserkers, 30. I'm so close.
I'm disappointed in you. No, but that is cool.
So that's Master of Executions Khan.
Or a Juggernaut Lord.
He's probably going to go with some 8 bound, let's be honest.
Depends if there's any 8 bound.
Well, there's a
there are,
Rhino.
yeah, okay, yeah.
There's a Rhino. And then there's 8 bound.
Yeah, there you go.
6 8 bound. 6 Exalted 8 bound.
6 is interesting.
And a Forge Fiend,
Forge Fiend's
randomly.
alright. Yeah, unit of 6 normal 8 bound is not what I'd have done. Because basically you get one good guy in a unit of 8 bound who's strength 9, AP2, damage 3.
With Lacerators.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I usually have 2 units. So you have 2 guys with damage
With
3.
Lacerators, yeah.
But I guess if you want them to be led by a guy, it's better to have 6 potentially.
The Forge Fiend seems kind of slightly out of place in
It's
the
an
list.
interesting one. I've used Forge Fiends a couple of times.
But you really want Angron for Forge Fiends.
Yeah, ironically.
I
He just
suppose-
gives them rerolls to hit.
If you've got like a random guy left over from a unit just blobbing around somewhere,
They're
he'd be
good
like,
at...
I'll kill that
They
guy.
are good at shooting big units because they've got basically triple blast on their guns. But they're very, very inconsistent because it's D3 shots on guns.
I mean, it's quite hard. It's quite hard to do much tearing apart of Wild Eaters lists because they're
basically all the
very
same.
similar.
Yeah.
What I will say for Ollie is he's gone 30 Berserkers.
I love 30
with Khan and
Berserkers,
2 Master
yeah.
Executions. I'm here for that.
100%.
I'm
Only
here for
one
that every
Rhino,
day.
though, which is interesting.
One Rhino is...
It's going to be a bit of a struggle.
I don't know. What the Rhino? I reckon
I'm
is
just
for
thinking
Khan.
that Forge Fiend could have been 2 Rhinos.
So the Rhino's going to be for Khan.
Yeah,
Because
because you don't want him to kill your own
otherwise
guy.
he's just slaughter
Yeah.
his own people. Which
Because you
means
will roll it.
which means you've got 2 units of 10 with the Master of Executions, which they have fights first.
Yeah.
So you're less likely to charge them. So you don't have to. You need less protection for them against melee armies because they have fights first.
Yeah.
But you still need protection against shooting armies, especially with indirect.
Yeah, for sure.
But I guess it's sort of, I guess it's 20 toughness for 3 up save wounds at least. I
Yeah,
like
Berserkers
it.
do survive more than you think.
I like it. I just, this you could take this out and put 3 more 8 bound in, and have 3. It's a 3 8 bound with lacerators. The list is cool though, and it's 30 Berserkers. So you're you're an absolute champion in my eyes.
I think last time I actually brought Forge Fiends was against Vince, and it went fucking awfully.
Yeah.
I think it's cool. I think there might be too many characters just for me, but that might just be a me thing.
That is a you thing.
There's only 5. Joe normally takes about 11.
The first list
Yeah,
I
but
wrote,
Joe's like, every unit must have a character.
Yeah.
Or 2.
the first list I wrote for World Eaters was Khan,
Yeah.
3 Master Executions, 40
I rate that.
berserkers.
I actually
all
own-
in rhinos.
I think I own 60 berserkers now. I might just take that out at some point.
I was just bum rush.
I'm here for it.
What makes me sad about World Eaters is their coolest unit,
Berserkers.
berserkers, are trash.
They kind of suck.
Yeah.
This is the best attachment for them, to be fair, but they still have problems.
Joe, say stop.
Stop.
I'm not reviewing
Still
your
up.
list.
I closed my eyes. It was random. I'll do it again.
It's Tyranids.
Stop.
Well, no, Ash
We've
already.
done that already.
There you go.
Do you want to do Ben?
We'll do Ben. We know
Yeah.
Ben. And you know Orcs as well, so
I do.
let's have a look at Ben. Let's
Bully
go screen.
boys, there better be 15 Meganobs.
So Ben Ballon is coming with his bully boys. He also has a super interesting name for his listlet. Orcs Beachhead.
Yeah. don't look at my
People,
list.
come on. The most important thing about submitting your list ever to a tournament is the name.
Yeah.
Always. So, for example, if we go into Joe here,
What is
right?
it?
Joe came up with the interesting name of Tyranids Tyranting. Right?
Joe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, into Balance
Bully
Orcs.
boys.
He's got Bully
Oh,
Boys.
yeah. I
Gaz
love Bully
Goal.
boys.
Of
Gaz,
course.
classic. Wait, can we guess how many war bosses there are?
How many war bosses do you think there are?
I reckon 7.
Including Gaz?
If we're saying like as an all-encompassing, you know, like some war bosses are war bosses and Gaz is a war
yeah.
boss.
So Gaz is a war boss, right? 1. War boss.
There's gonna be 3.
2. War boss.
Yeah.
3. War boss. 4. War boss with mega armor. 5. War boss with mega
Oh,
6.
6.
Ah, Tom! So
You
close.
fool! It's not enough. Big Gob, I think, is do a battle shock test on someone you're engagement ridge at -1. I think that's what it does.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a healthy amount of war bosses.
It is. So 5, 6 war bosses in total, including Gaz. 10 boys.
Yeah.
10 boys.
Classic.
Okay.
Do battle line objective things, basically.
Double trucks.
Love a good truck.
10 Gretchen.
Ooh,
10
yeah.
Gretchen.
Lots of Gretchen.
Shiny bits. 5 Meganobs.
15
5 Meganobs. 5
Meganobs,
Meganobs.
there we
15
go.
Meganobs.
Wasn't
That
he,
is the default for Bully Boys.
wasn't he really reluctant about buying all the Meganobs after
So
that
he-
tournament
so
that we
he
played?
I
was
remember
running-
Paddy like asked me like to have a look at his list. I was like, I'm just gonna say it. You
He
want
was
15
running 10.
Meganobs.
He was running 10. He was running 10 Meganobs, and Paddy was like, "You're doing it wrong.
That's because
You need
Paddy
5
talked to
more."
me.
Yeah, you need 5 more Meganobs." And Ben was like,
I've won 3 events with Bully Boys. Every single time, 15 Meganobs.
and then what he did is he I think he posted in the group chat recently like, "Here's my 5 extra Meganobs, like that painted. 10 knobs to go with the war boss, I assume. 10 knobs to go
That's
with
5,
another war
mate.
boss. Or is it 5?
It's 5, 5,
5,
5.
5, 5. So 15 Meganobs, 15 knobs.
You do,
10 Storm
to be
Boys.
fair, like the rules in Bully Boys only work on knobs and Meganobs, so you kind
Yeah.
of have to do that.
This is the thing is though, right? In terms of rules, knobs with power claws
Yeah.
are significantly more orcish than an orc boy. Like a
Yes.
single orc boy is not that frightening.
Yeah.
But
No, not
narratively-
really, no.
But narratively is. If a human
Well, I
walks
don't
up
know.
to a
I'd say they will beat up guardsmen all day long.
Yeah.
yeah, if a human walks up to an orc boy, he'll pull his head off. But
Yeah,
But like
but they're
normal-
not going to beat up Space Marines, are they?
Yeah, but a normal orc boy should be comparative to a space marine.
No. What
Yeah.
you're saying in the law that a boy can 1v1 a Space Marine?
Yeah. In
What
the
have you been
law,
reading, Joe?
In the law, the orc
In the
orcs
law,
are like
have
the
you-
space marines, like they're really tough, they're really hard to fight. Like, and
Yeah,
they like
when there's
1v1
50
each
of
other.
them, yeah.
so I feel like we're probably going to see the knobs with a single war boss in each
They have
in the
because
trucks.
their rule is essentially if a war boss is leading them -1 to wound if your strength's higher than toughness.
So how many? We got 3 war bosses,
Yeah.
2 war bosses in Mega Armor. So one of the Mega Knobs units not being led.
It's
that'd be
Gaz,
right?
idiot.
But they can't get in transports either.
Meganobs can. They get in trucks. They count as 2.
So does he now put the 5 Mega Knobs with the war bosses in the 2 trucks then?
So you could either put, because I usually have like 4 trucks to be honest, and I would usually put Meganobs in the trucks because they're so slow. You want the extra
Yeah.
3-inch move, but you can fit 2 squads of knobs and war bosses in 1 truck, which is quite efficient.
I don't know
2
what-
trucks is not a lot of trucks for orcs.
10 Gretchen is home field, right?
Yeah, and then
you get
one
the,
to just run
get
around.
the CP for
doing
shiny
shit,
bits, don't you?
On a
Which is
4
quite
you
nice.
get CP.
So it's quite interesting because in essence the boys almost look like a screen.
The boys are there to probably just sticky objectives and win the trash fights.
Yeah. And then you've got 2 sets of fast jump pack dudes to go and do objectives.
Storm
and
boys
stuff.
are just great for running around doing
Yeah.
because they always have advance in charge. Storm boys.
Yeah, I like it. I'm a fan
I
of
think
that.
it's cool. Yeah,
And they can deep strike.
not enough trucks.
But minus 20 cool points because you wrote your list as Orcs Beachhead. Yeah.
But yeah,
Okay,
Bully Boy's cool. I'm a fan.
Let's pick another one, Joe. Hang on. Oh, event.
What's
Roster.
it going to be?
Ready? Shut your eyes, go.
Stop.
It's at the bottom here.
Blood
So-
Angels.
Oh, it's not Great Hall people.
This is not on.
Oh, no.
You got to do it.
Right. Kev, can you type Great Hall, please? Our glamorous assistant off to the... There we go. Thanks, mate. Right, say when, Joe.
Oh,
Stop.
someone. Death Watch. Let's go.
We're on Sam Deacon's Death Watch. I know
Yeah.
nothing about this.
I know some Death Watch just
I
because
don't know the rules
they
for
won
Death Watch.
LVO. So
Yeah. I don't know them, but I spoke to Sam.
they do
yesterday.
stuff and things.
It's called Bernard's Death Watch. See, Tom? That's the coolest name.
Yeah, who would write a long, non-cool name for their list?
Bernard's
Don't
Watch.
think
You
mine.
get it? Bernard's
Yeah.
Watch. So there's the Captain in Gravis armor with
Yeah.
the
Tome of
the
Exterminators. Shall I have a look at Death Watch?
Just reads a lot, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Is Death Watch in the app still, or is it
Death Watch will be.
It should be in the
Agents of the
index.
Imperium now, isn't it?
the Black Spear thing? Is in the index? What is this thing?
Black Spear Task Force, Tome of the Ectoclades.
30 points.
Banging,
Once
what is
per
it?
battle, after you've selected open moment, target the bearer can use enhancement. If it does, select a... Oh, so it's basically Gilliman. You get 2 oaths on a unit. for
Once per battle.
That's good, to be fair.
Yeah.
If you really want to kill something.
A Judicia, which we know how much you and Paddy love
This
Judicious.
is great.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, I see him everywhere.
And a Watchmaster.
Thief of Secrets, 25 points. Improve strength damage AP of the bearer's melee weapons by 1. At the end of the fight phase, if one or more enemy models were destroyed as a result of melee attacks by the bearer this phase, until the end of the battle, improve the strength damage and AP characters of the bearer by 2 instead.
Oh,
That's
isn't
a
it?
good enhancement.
Right.
that
that
means he
one,
goes
don't
flat 4.
Death Watch is spicy.
Yeah, okay. Battle line. Death Watch
yeah.
veterans. A watch sergeant, a shield, a blade, 9 veterans, another shield, a close combat, 4 close combat weapons, 4 thunderhammers. 4 thunderhammers!
I think the Death Watch Thunderhammer's damage 3 as well.
Yeah, I think it is. I think Death Watch, a lot of their stats are just like 1 better than normal Space Marines.
Yeah. Okay. We've then got another set unit, Death Watch veterans, which are similar. No 2 thunderhammers in that one.
Yeah, Thunderhammer's AP2 damage 3 dev wounds.
Yeah.
Nice.
We've then got another set of veterans with 2 thunderhammers, with Infernus, heavy bolter, power weapon, etc. Okay. We've then got an impulsor, a Corvus Black Star. Oh, I love a Black Star.
Oh, yeah, I love the planes.
Death Watch Terminator Squad, 1
Nice.
Storm Shield, 1 Thunderhammer, 3 Power Fists, 1 Storm Shield, 1 Thunderhammer. So Storm Shield, Thunderhammer on the Sergeant, another Storm Shield, Thunderhammer, and then 3 Power Fists, 3 Assault Cannons. 3 Assault Cannons!
That's
Yeah,
interesting.
Death Watch Terminators can take all the heavy weapons.
Yeah, they take everything.
Yeah.
An Indomitor Kill Team, so 4 Heavy Intercessors,
Oh, I love this one.
2 Heavy Bolt Rifles, 2 Bolt Rifles, 3 Kill Team Intercessors with Power Fists, 3 Flamestorm Gauntlets,
aggressive.
3 Twin Power Fists, 3
That's
Kill Team
aggressive
Heavy
and
Intercessor with
Eradicators.
Melter Rifles. So it's a unit with 3 Melter Rifles. It's got 3 Eradicators in it, 3 Aggressors in it,
Yeah.
and 4 Heavy Intercessors in it.
Yeah,
It's
but
really,
2 of
'cause
the heavy
you
intercessors got
just
heavy
use the
bolters.
heavy intercessors as like your extra wounds, basically.
That's cool as shit.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of that. A Spectrus Kill Team,
Is
7
this the
Infiltrators.
sneaky
7 Infiltrators, 3 Infiltrators with Sniper Rifles. So it's the
This is the one that has infiltrate and scout.
And move, shoot, move.
No.
Oh, he's taken 1 of each kill team. What a
He's got-
fucking legend.
He's got the Instigator Bolt Carbine, which gives
The
you move, shoot,
instigator.
which should give you move, shoot, move. 'cause
It
that's what
does,
snipers
yeah.
have got.
It does. It's on the not
Oh wait,
is it
yeah.
suppressors?
Additional war gear. Yeah, that's cool, isn't it?
And then he's got their Talon Strike kill team, which is
that
the jump
jump-
pack
jump
dudes,
boys?
and the other jump
It's
pack dudes.
the
5
Incept.
plasma exterminators.
That's the Inceptors there.
What a fucking legend!
That's cool to be. That is that one of each essentially.
He's got 1 of each kill
Oh,
team,
right, and a plane.
1 of each kill team, a plane, a Terminator squad, an infantry unit, 3 infantry units. That's cool as shit.
That's a cracking
We need
list.
we need the Primaris
I
fly in
think
the game.
I think the Watchmaster has the free strat thing as well.
Yeah.
I think he's the good one. I think.
What did you say, Jay?
So we need the Primaris version of the Corvus Black Star in the game. So the Primaris have got their own version of the Corvus, which is bigger.
The
In the-
Watch,
in the lore.
Overlord.
the Watchmaster has the Marnia's Calgar rule of do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, fullback shoot and charge.
and advanced shoot
Advanced
charge.
yeah.
And also has the reduced. So he has the Watchmaster ability, which is like the captain thing, but it's technically a different rule, so both of them can do it.
So we're talking about Space Marines, where you can mix all your Primaris together so it's a bit cooler than normal Primaris, with actually some good rules in there as well.
I like Death Watch; they are cool.
I'm a big fan. And he gets plus 10 points for Bernard's Death Watch.
Yeah,
Because that's fucking cool.
He's on 1990 as well. So
Yeah, exactly. There you go. You're actually at 2,000 points because you got cool. Yeah. I'm interested. I'm into it.
That's a
I
good
like
one.
that quite a lot. Right, let's do one more before we jump into the chat again, because I think there's a couple of people that have asked us to look at
Should
those as
we
well.
judge some Eldar?
We're going to go straight into James's.
Could do.
All right, well, we're right there.
I'm
Let's do
easier.
it.
Variety, innit?
Boop. Eldar Index.
Beachhead.
Minus 20 points for your list. Just says Beachhead.
Yeah.
Not even. Actually, minus 25 points. Not even capitalised.
No, yeah, mine is capitalised.
Okay. All right.
I think.
Autark. Interesting choice immediately. So
Why?
One character.
Because he's not a way leaper. So the way leaper is very expensive now, but he's going to be a warlord because he gives you that extra CP because he's a warlock, an autark. He's got the Dragon Fusion Gun, he's got the Banshee Mask, he's got the Stargate, so he's equipped him correctly.
So he'd be joining a unit then, wouldn't he?
But don't forget that in the index he can't join aspects.
Oh, he might be joining those Guardian Defenders.
He might be joining some Guardian Defenders. Oh, this might be the list I think it is. Is this the list I think it is? Kev's nodding his head.
Was it?
Get ready for this. I love this, Joe.
Yeah.
You're going to love this.
Yeah.
People are going to go, what the fuck is he smoking?
Yeah.
All right, you ready for this? The second I saw that, I was like, I know who this is. Are you ready, right? 10 Guardian Defenders with a Star Cannon. Get in. Star Cannon is still decent in the index.
Yeah.
10 Guardian Defenders for a Star Cannon.
Is there 60?
10 Guardian Defenders for a Star Cannon. 10 Guardian Defenders for a Star 10 Guardian Defenders. 10 Guardian So that's 60 Guardian Defenders for Star Cannons.
God.
We're not done though, Tom!
Okay.
10 Storm Guardians. 10 Storm Guardians.
lads.
10 Storm Guardians. 10 Storm Guardians. 10 Storm Guardians. 10 Storm Guardians.
God, he's going to be
that
so
100
fucking ready for that new detachment.
It's 120 Guardians.
Jesus Christ.
And that's
Horde Eldar is not something I ever thought I would see.
and that's only
What the
1200
fuck is a
points.
Hornet?
Wait, that's a Forge World unit. So that's with 2 Flamers, 2 Melters, a Serpent Shield in each one, and the Serpent Shield gives the unit a 5+ invulnerable save. So you've got 60 Guardians with a 5 invulnerable save. The other Guardians get a weapons platform, so they don't get the invuln.
He's going to be rubbing his hands
They do
when
generate fate dice
the
as
special
well.
rule comes up where Battle Line can advance and do actions.
He could be potentially getting 5 to 6 fate dice a turn as well.
Is it per turn?
What does each unit do?
I don't know if it's one Guardian unit or
It might be one objective.
I've only ever taken one unit just to get one, so I don't know. Index, data sheets. Let's have a look at Guardians. 120 Guardians. What an absolute baller. So the rule is, at the end of your command phase, for each objective marker you control that has one or more units from your army with this ability and range of it, roll a d6, add it to your fate dice, please. So basically, if you control 3 objectives with those Guardian
Get
Defenders, you
3
get
more.
+3 fate dice.
Jesus.
Banging. And they've not got Bright Lances, though, otherwise that would have been fucking incredibly good. We've got 2 Hornets with Bright Lances. There you go, that's for your fate dice. There we go. That's what we're talking about.
There's your guns, I guess.
Some Rangers to screen you from getting to his 120 Guardians.
and a
Fucking Scorpion as well.
What's a Scorpion?
It's got the twin Scorpion Pulsar,
Is it a big
which is
Forge World tank?
Scorpion's a big old Forge World tank.
410, fucking hell.
it's like a Bane blade that can fly.
It's like a Bane Blade, yes.
Yeah, fair.
Data sheets.
It's actually better than the Bane blade.
Most things are.
Imperial Armor Eldari is going
I'm
away
sad to
now.
say.
This is the last fly of the Scorpion as well.
Oh shit, it's going to get deleted.
Yeah, it's
after this
going away.
weekend.
So it's a 5 invulnerable save. It moves 14 inches, toughness 11, 2+ save, 24 wounds, leadership 6, and OC 8. Right? Its abilities, Deadly Demise, D6+2, it gets Strands of Fate, Last Obliteration. Each time an attack made with this model's twin
So
Scorpion
it's just going to
Pulsar
be like funneling fate dice through
destroys
this
an
thing.
enemy model that has a Deadly Demise ability. That model's Deadly Demise ability inflicts mortal wounds on a D6 roll of a 4+ instead of a 6. So if you blow shit up in your deployment zone, it just blows up on a 4 instead because it's so good.
Yeah.
It's ranged weapons. It's got a Bright Lance. We know what Bright Lances do, right? Strength 12 minus 3,
It's
D6
a las
plus 2
cannon,
damage.
yeah.
It's a las cannon, but slightly better because it's D6+2 instead of D6+1.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And then we've got the twin Scorpion Pulsar, right, which is a 60-inch, 6 attacks, hitting on 3, strength 18, AP -3, flat 5 damage, twin linked weapon.
You know what's funny? Is this list is a direct counter to like standard Eldar lists.
Yeah.
Of just like, I have all the guns in the world that can kill all your toughest 3 guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's great. Fair play for getting 120 guys on the table.
Yeah,
120 Guardians.
It's going to be a nightmare killing all that.
It's gonna be kind of fun though, isn't it?
You actually, do you know what? With your Tyranids, you might be okay. Because Jesus,
I really hope that you run into the VT guy that's running all Cruise all the time.
Yeah.
Because that'd be a hilarious game to watch.
Pull the chess clock out on that game.
Yeah. James, if you haven't already, I'd consider bringing a chess clock.
I feel like if you have over 100 guys, you should have to do a chess clock.
Okay, I'm into it. That's fucking cool, by the way. That's the coolest. But we did. I'm sad that it's like we could have done like some kind of weird Guardians of the Galaxy name or whatever.
Oh, and that is the only thing that lets it down.
Yeah, the name lets it down.
List.
I think things are in terms of shooting phase. There's not that much.
Are you sure?
Because you're firing 6.
There's at least 120 guns.
You're firing 6 star cannons and a super heavy. You just don't bother shooting the rest.
Yeah,
unless you're running into Horde.
I actually don't know because shuriken catapults aren't bad.
Yeah.
What are they?
Strength 4 -1/1.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
On basic, they're 2 shots each as well.
You probably would want that.
They're only 12 inches range.
18-inch range.
18 now.
Yeah, 18 inch
I thought they were 12, and then Dire Avengers are 18.
Let me have a look in case I'm lying to you, but I'm pretty sure they're 12. They're 18. Boop, 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 boop. Eldari. Index. Data sheets. I fucking love Eldar. Have I told you, Joe?
Yeah.
Range. Weapons. 18-inch, 2 shots. Strength. Hitting on 3. Strength 4 -1/1. Yep. And you can, there's a single CP strat where I think it's crit wounds goes to AP3, which is quite nice.
Pretty good.
It makes me sad that they're
Pretty
AP1.
good. Why?
I don't think they should be.
You think they should be AP nothing?
I should be AP nothing, yeah.
Yeah, but Eldar are the favourite child.
I don't think
they
they
get all
should,
the good things.
I don't think they should have an AP when a Space Marine bolt grenade launcher machine gun.
Yeah, but like the Intercessor's gun is AP1, isn't it?
Yeah, but the other, like, a Stormbolter on a Terminator is AP0.
Yeah, but it's shitloads of shots, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's firing a grenade.
Are you actually running Stormbolters or are you running Combi Bolters?
Yeah, but I would run them if they had an AP.
Yeah, I do appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cass, for the 4 for some, quite frankly, shit banter about the mannequin. He says it's the greatest presenter and he wants to see a battle report with it in. I mean, we can put it against you for the epitome of personality. Alex, thank you for the 5. Am I too late for a review? We'll catch up when I finish work. Hashtag Beachhead, let's go.
Let's go.
We then also have Hubris D, thank you for the 5. Go on then, do mine. I will catch up later. Can't wait for Beachhead to commence. Let's do both these quickly in a minute.
Yeah.
And then Taylor, thank you for the 5. Good luck everyone going. Cheering you on from the US, you're a legend.
Yeah.
We are also on 47 members, chat.
Ooh.
Are you off again?
I am.
Jesus Christ, Joe.
I know.
I've had 4 coffees this morning.
Why?
Because they're sleepy. So sleepy.
Mr. the Gorle has got it's the Gundam.
But it's Space Marine.
How does that make any sense?
It's Firestorm Assault, already cool.
So Brom's favourite detachment.
Well, I don't know why he ran it.
Doesn't make it good.
No.
To be fair. It just makes it Brom's favourite detachment. Captain in Gravis armour.
That's cool. Adamantine Mantle does something.
It does. Do you want me to get it out for you? Do I need to get it up for you again, Tom? Doesn't
take much.
Space Marines. Codex Space Marines. Firestorm Assault Force. What's it called, mate?
Adamantine Mantle.
Adamantine Mantle. Each time an attack is allocated to the bearer, subtract 1 from the damage characteristic of the attack. If the attack was made with a melter or torrent weapon, change the damage characteristic of that attack to 1 instead.
So the Gravis Captain, I think, has half damage already. So it'd be -1 damage and half damage at that point.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works around.
Bod mass.
Yeah.
Yeah. It does bod mass.
Yeah.
So you divide first, so you half and then you minus 1.
You half, there's -1, yeah.
Yeah. You apply actual maths nowadays to
it's tough.
It's fucking hard for people like Joe.
Yeah.
But I also like that's an enhancement that I reckon in the future with fucking 75 million fire dragons everywhere.
I'd be taking
Change
that.
damage to 1.
Yeah, some of the salamanders are having a good time.
Captain and Jump Pack with the enhancement War Tempered Artifice, which is a 25-point enhancement.
Yeah, I quite like it.
Add 3 to the strength character because the bearer's melee weapons.
The Jump Captain already gives you +1 strength on the charge, I think.
I need to put it on a Thunder Hammer.
So it's +4 strength on a Thunder Hammer.
Yeah.
I like that.
So that's what, strength 12 now?
Because it starts on strength 8
I
is
think.
the Thunderhammer. I'll have a quick look at 8.
I think I put some on a strength 10 Thunderhammer. That is the funnest of hammers.
Fucking cool.
Yeah.
Because it's got to be at least strength 8. Is it? Hang on.
I think it's strength 8 Thunderhammers, aren't they? Strength 8 minus 2, 3.
Captain. There's so many fucking captains. Captain with jump pack is strength 8. So he's strength 12 on the charge.
Yeah, strength 12 minus 2, 3 damage, dev wounds.
That's fucking cool, isn't it?
It's alright, isn't it? I'm a fan of that. We then have another captain. We have another chaplain.
Chaplain.
With the Forged in Battle.
Is this the good one?
While he's leading a unit once per turn after making a hit roll or saving roll, or you can change the result of that roll to a modified 6. I mean, that looks like I've got 15 points left.
I'm surprised he didn't take the one that Brom is running, which just ignores modifiers.
10-point Tacticus model only. While the bearer's leading a unit, models in that unit can ignore any or all modifiers, so their characteristics and/or to any roll or test made for them.
I would have gone for that one personally. He's only 10 points in it.
Excluding modifiers or saving throws.
Yeah, because you can't. Because basically, if it included your saving throw, you'd always be saving on your save.
Yeah, but it says excluding modifiers to saving throws. That makes more sense. Okay, good. I thought it said excluding modifiers or saving throws. I was like, hang on a minute, that contradicts itself.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we've then got a lieutenant and another lieutenant with combi weapon.
That's the cool one, isn't it?
The combi weapon guy is
the lone op.
Such a good take nowadays. Pick an objective in no man's land. You can reroll ones to wound against it.
He's so annoying to kill as well. Because your lone op reactive move. Feel no pain, good. I think.
Paddy runs him now. I told Paddy about him ages ago, and now suddenly he's running him again.
I mean, everyone fucking runs him.
Hashtag always listen to Liam. So intercessor squads.
Nice,
I love assault intercessors. I'm
cool.
a fan.
Oh, 10 heavy intercessors. Let's go.
That's points heavy, but I like it now.
That's a lot of beef there.
T6, 3 wounds a pop. And then
sometimes armor of contempt.
They're now pretty decent in terms of their output as well. The heavy bolt rifles are good.
What does it do now?
Yeah, it got updated, didn't it?
I don't know. It's a long time since I've seen a heavy intercessor.
Heavy intercessors they got updated and the rules are after, didn't they?
They have the coolest Space Marine battle line.
Their range weapons now, heavy bolt rifle is 2 shots at 30 inches, hitting on 3s, at strength 5, -1, 2 damage.
Oh, 2 damage.
Assault
Let's go.
and heavy.
That's cool.
So they can stand still, hit on 2s.
I guess the Gravis captain's going with them probably. Unless there's there was an aggressor squad actually. To be fair.
I'm a big fan of that one. Aggressors ×6 with
Classic.
flamestorm on it.
Got to do the fire, don't you?
Have to for the immolation protocols.
Assault.
Yeah, immolation protocols. More assault intercessors with jump packs. So hang on, these are just standard assault intercessors, not jump packs.
Yeah, they're the boring ones. That's so the captain just gets 10 guys, I guess.
Yeah, 10 jump intercessors. They do more wounds on the charge, don't they?
Yeah,
tasty.
4 up.
3 blade guard, 3 blade guard. 100%. I love blade guard.
A land raider in this economy.
I'm going to assume the 2 blade guard units are where the Judiciaries are going.
Oh, they're 2 Judiciaries? Or was it lieutenants?
Yes. Nope, they are 2 lieutenants. You're correct. Yeah, sorry, my mistake. I read this as Judiciaries. Judiciaries are just better. A land raider.
A land raider.
With God Hammer las cannons.
Classic. It's fine.
I don't hate it.
Personally, for this detachment, a Redeemer every time.
Yeah, 100%.
But I do understand that their Redeemer is quite expensive and hard to find.
And this is why I love Great Hall people as well.
Redemptor.
After you talked about no one takes Redemptors.
No.
Redemptor Dreadnought, yeah!
I think they're cool.
Macroplasma. And then a Repulsor as well, which is also fucking cool.
Repulsors are actually really good in this detachment as well, because they have loads of transport shenanigans.
Yeah, I'm into it. I like the list. It's cool.
Yeah, crank.
Although I still don't fully get it's a Gundam. But apparently there's a reference to the colour scheme that's in...
Redemptor, I guess?
Maybe?
I don't know.
Maybe? Alex can tell us later.
Yeah.
And then the other one was from Mr. the Hubris D, and I need to remember who
Do you know what his
is.
name is?
Yeah, here, found it.
What is it?
See, this is the thing. This is where Joe gets surprised. We haven't even got it up on
nice.
screen, actually. I should probably do that.
Has Joe got lost? Do you think?
You're not sharing the screen on this? Yeah, I just figured that out, Ginger Ninja. Thanks, mate.
Because he's...
Joe's, I don't know what he's doing now, but he's not come back soon. So
yeah,
we'll then go through. We read it all out loud anyway, chat.
Dark
right? So
Knight's Rise, nice.
We've now got Dom's list up because Joe is always surprised how I learn everyone's names as well at the same time. Hang on, yeah, I thumbed the button.
Oh no! Oh no!
What's going on?
I thumbed the button.
It's all gone wrong, Joe.
What button did you do? Oh, I'll be able to see now.
Thanks. You didn't fucking hear.
Oh, he's ended the stream, isn't he?
I haven't ended the stream. We're back.
Are we back on?
And as if by magic, I have returned.
Somehow Joe broke the stream.
My legs have gone numb as well.
We just did
Who have you just
a Firestorm assault list, Joe.
Oh,
Which is
It's
cool.
pretty cool.
It's got a Redemptive Dreadnought, Joe.
And a 10 heavy intercessor squad. Pretty cool.
I'm back.
I
I'm
like
back.
it. I like it.
Oh.
The Dark Knight's Rise is this list. Pretty cool name.
So let's share the screen again, right? I dropped my phone, which has got all my buttons on, and I grabbed my phone and I ended up clicking the
It's a whole
stream button.
drama.
We need to get you a little stream deck.
I need to
thing
run a
again.
little Stream Deck cable behind here, actually. Yeah.
Haven't you
Yeah.
got a mini one, like a 6-button one? Or a 9-button
No,
one?
I think I gave it to Mr. the War Hipster.
Or did you give it to Eddie?
I don't know. But I just needed a better way of doing it rather than use my phone in here.
It wasn't my fault. I was in the toilet.
It actually wasn't Joe's fault. Well, it actually wasn't. So Dark Knight's Rise, already a slightly cooler name. Noble Lance Imperial Knights.
Yeah,
Canis Rex,
of course.
of course.
Never leave home without him. If you
Knight
play
Paladin.
Knights,
2 big knights, though.
love that. Oh,
Good.
does it have funny uppy? It does have funny uppy downy.
Mysterious
The
Guardian.
enhancement, you can uppy downy a giant fucking knight.
I love it.
The dumbest enhancement in the game.
It's when it's on like a Castellan or a Valiant.
I mean, this has got a lot of guns, I think, to be fair.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm into it. I like that one. Right.
Fucking love
Armored
that.
Helverins 2. Armored Helverins 2. Armored Warglaves 1. Armored Warglaive 1. Armored Warglaive
yeah.
1. Armored Warglaive 1.
Oh,
They're all
Death
ones, I
Watch.
think.
Allied units. Deathwatch Kill Team.
Love
Go
it.
on, lads.
A Rhino.
And an Imperial Rhino. And a
oh,
Vindicare.
yeah, Vindicare.
I like it.
What a fucking
is that
cool
the,
list.
That's a sniper, in it?
Yeah.
Vindicare.
Yeah, the Vindicare's mine, yeah. I'm into
That's
it.
cool. I love a good big knight.
Yeah.
Only 2 Deathwatch Thunderhammers, a Frag Cannon and Infernus Heavy Bolter. I love it. I
It's
love
cool,
it because
mate,
it's
yeah.
not just knights.
Canis Rex is just always good.
He's a lad.
You can't go wrong with Canis Rex.
Canis Rex is a baller, to be fair.
Absolute Chad.
Right, should we go in? Right, we're near the end of the stream. I think we have to say thank you to Weeman for 5 gifted memberships, Joe.
Thank you, E-Man. I hope that the next time you buy like a miniature tree from a shop like Tesco's, like a mini plum or a little mini apple or a mini lemon tree, it doesn't die in like 3 months. It actually grows and continues to produce fruit for years upon years.
Do you often remember to water them, Joe?
So-
or give them sunlight?
So what happened?
It's still in the box.
Like this Christmas, 2 Christmas ago, I bought one of those mini Christmas trees that's
Yeah.
like that big from the shop for like
Yeah.
for like £1 or whatever, and it did all right for a couple
Was
of
it
months.
plastic?
No, it was fine, and then it got to a period where it just died from drowning. And I was like, I don't get it. I'm literally watering this thing every couple of days. But
It died from drowning.
But the problem is I was watering every couple of days. My partner was watering it every couple of days, and the 2 children were watering it every. So
it's
we just
getting
drowned it
watered
because no one was
like
communicating.
4 times a day.
Yeah.
It's getting watered.
It was just being watered all the time. So we started a new one, and
You
basically
got to come up with a system, I think.
we basically said the only person that waters this is my partner. So if it dies, it's my partner's fault because no one
Yeah.
else is touching it to stop plant
They
drowning.
let you be in charge of a child.
Yeah.
How's that?
God, somehow.
How's that ever been allowed?
I mean, you
Well,
have to work
there's-
hard to drown that
There's
one, I
no,
suppose.
there's no tests for child rearing, is there?
You have to work hard to drown that one. Okay.
Joe's just watering his child
This,
daily.
this stream just suddenly became fucking evidence.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you so much, Weeman. Puts us on 52
Have you-
gifted memberships,
Have
chat.
you done Vince's? He's asked a couple of times.
I'm
hasn't
about
he?
to do Vince's, yeah.
We're doing Mr. Vince.
Cass, thank you for 2 more.
think
Joe versus
Vince
Cass
left.
late May would be a great battle. It wouldn't. Warmaster Will, thank you for the 2. I'm taking all the spindly models that I have. Please tell me you've got a better storage solution than what you normally take, though.
Is he the one that
He's like
just goes, whoop?
In a box.
Yep.
Right.
It is a strategy.
Vince did ask us to look at his list. I have it up here, look.
Here he is. Bridgehead.
Out for your beachhead.
Boo.
I don't understand. Have I missed something?
I think it's just because Bridgehead sounds like Beachhead.
Oh.
I don't really know.
Bridgehead out for beachhead.
I don't know.
But you don't know.
Vince is probably a lot cleverer than I am, so it might just be.
What's the reason, Vince?
It might just be.
I think
it might
Vince
just be-
left.
it
I
might
think
just be-
he said he was going.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Spell it out for us, Vince.
I said we do it at the end, but you know.
Maybe he'll come back.
Acadian Command Squad. This is Index as well, isn't it?
Can we guess
no,
how many?
this is Bridgehead.
Can we guess how many scions there are going to be?
No, but so it's Bridgehead, which is the Godless attachment, but it's Index rules for the data
Yeah.
sheets.
Yes.
because it's because it doesn't come out yet, does it? So
Yeah.
because it goes on pre-order with the new Sexy Codexes this Saturday.
Yeah.
So we have Cadian Command Squad, Advanced Augury is the enhancement.
Which means he can hand out 3 orders a turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Many different things: Med Pack, Master Vox,
Yeah.
all the stuff for a command squad. Tempestus Command Squad, good. Tempestus is things you should have. A Tempest Command Squad, good.
There's 3.
Tempestus Command Squad, good.
Is one of those is Warlord?
I assume so. Why?
Go up. Because you
Warlord, secret mission.
Basically, it has to be a Warlord to make your Scions battle line.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We have a Tank Commander with a Demolisher Cannon, good.
With a gun.
And we have Ursula Creed.
Ursula Creed for something.
Cadian Shock Troops.
She gives you
Catachan.
Catch and Jungle Fighters.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
They just scout and do stuff.
I fucking love it. Catch and Jungle Fighters. So Cadian Command Squad goes there, I guess.
Yeah.
Ursula Creed goes in Kazakin, maybe?
Not the
Potentially.
battle line, just Catachan.
In the index, you might be able to join anyone, I think.
You can do Cadian, can't you?
Yeah.
Tempest of Scions, obviously.
Many
Five.
Tempest Scions,
Yeah.
I'd imagine.
5. Tempest of Scions, 5. Tempest of Scions, 5. Tempest of Scions, 5. So what, 5, 10, 15, 20 Scions.
Yeah.
Probably want more in this attachment, but
I don't know.
like
You
it.
got to
I don't know,
spend
'cause
points on the equivalent
You put
as
the
well.
command squads in the unit, which bangs them up to 10-man squads. Then
A Basilisk.
A Taurox,
Torok is a good.
a Basilisk, a Field Ordnance Battery, which Joe now quite likes,
I'm a big fan of them now. Actually.
a Heavy Weapons Team with las
yeah.
cannons, a Layman Russ Exterminator. This is just like a mash of everything.
There's a lot of Ratlins, okay.
5 Rattlins, a Rogel Dawn,
Fucking hell, okay.
Scout Sentinels.
Yeah,
it's
fair,
still going.
decent.
Tempest
the
of
scout,
Quills.
the scouts.
Only one Tempest. I thought there would be 30 Aquilons, not going to lie.
Yeah, the Sentinels basically give the stuff that's not Scion, or that's not infantry, reroll ones to hit. So they
Yep.
pick it and then give it to them.
Yeah. Is it the Taurox that is when you get out, you reroll
Hits.
wounds or something?
Hits, I think.
It's interesting. Like, in terms of the Bridgehead detachment, he hasn't really gone full
He's
lean
not
into
gone 100% Bridgehead.
But I like it.
But I think it's more cool.
It's a cool guard army.
Like if I was good, I really like it. If I was going to do it, I'd probably still take Creed because she's really good for like CP efficiency.
Yeah, that's
but it'd
true.
be like 3 command squads and then like 3 10-man squads of Deep Strike Scions.
What could she join in the
3
unit?
5-man
Excuse me.
squads of Deep Strike Scions and then 30 Aquilons
I
as your
think
base.
it does have a good variety of stuff because I'd
Yeah.
imagine it's probably too easy in this list to just be like only Tempestos all
Yeah.
the time. And then you might have a bit of a problem against like loads of vehicles.
Uppy downy. But +1, like, you can give them +1 to wound.
Yeah.
Well, they have +1 to wound when they deep strike, which is what
Yes.
you're right. It was like there being not as many Scions is
Leader.
good. But it's things though. There's a lot of tools.
Oh, there's so many things.
So she
there's so
can-
many units.
She can join Cadian Shock Troops Infantry Squad of Kazakin,
Yeah.
right? And then the Cadian Command Squad is the same. He's only got 1 unit of Cadians.
Well, they might. The thing is that they might be hanging back ordering the artillery because. Like what either the command squad or Creed hangs back with the artillery and heavy weapon teams because the artillery team, when it's given an order, gets sustained. So she might just be chilling behind a wall, going sustained,
Okay.
sustained.
Yeah, fair.
It's possible, I guess. I like it. I like it because it's very guard. Like 1 unit of Aquilons is cool. Some Scout Sentinels, a Rogel Dawn,
cool,
some
yeah,
Ratlings, a Lehman Russ, another Lehman Russ with a tank commander, heavy weapons, or field ordnance, a Basilisk. Like it's just very like a little
Lots
bit of everything.
Yeah, lots of stuff.
I'm kind of into it, and then
Little
like
bit of Kazachan.
essentially paras as your elite infantry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tempest of Science. I'm here for it, Vince. He's gone because he doesn't care enough,
Doesn't love you.
but I'm here for it. Okay, well there you go.
Nice.
I like it.
Beautiful. I am impressed by some of what people from the Great Horde are taking so far.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
I like
random-
it. I'm here for it.
A bit of everything, cool stuff. We've got Guard allied into Genestealer Cults. We've got Death Watch allied into Knights. We've got a person with Death Watch with all of the different kill teams.
Yeah.
We've got a person taking a Redemptor,
Yeah.
which I'm here for.
Nothing against the Redemptor. It's
I
cool.
think I really like the Redemptor. The problem with the Redemptor is Games Workshop just pointed it out.
Yeah.
Of the game,
It is quite an expensive guy.
because it has got the best rules. It's got 2 up armor save, high toughness, -1 damage. You know, it's got a goodish gun. Its combat's okay, but not great. It's just kind of it's quite survivable, but subpar damage output. And then
Yeah,
and then
it's
just a really high
very
points.
in the middle for like everything it does.
Yeah.
You can do a funny like Dark Angels army where it's just like all Redemptors and Deathwing and everything has -1 damage.
Yeah, and +1 to wound on objectives and stuff.
On the whole, though, I just can't fucking wait for Beachhead.
Oh, it's gonna be great
It's gonna
fun.
be fucking great.
And I don't even fucking care about playing.
Are you saying that now in case you do terrible and then you could be like, yeah, but I didn't
Jay, I went to Hellstorm and went 0-3. It's like it can't be worse than that, can it? It could be the same, but it can't be worse.
Could be 0-6.
You could try to win more games and then lose more.
I don't care about winning.
Yeah.
My list, I gotta say, my list isn't very good. I think it's okay, but it's not. It's better than it was better than the one I took at Beachhead. Took it to Hellstorm. Let's put it that way, right? My list, Jay.
Final Fate fuck around.
Yeah, because there's no more fate dice after this, is it? Really?
Thank
Fate
God.
fuck around. Yeah. So I like a bit of alliteration as well. Autarch Wayleaper as the Warlord, because you get the CP, but he also then has Lone Op, and you have the Phoenix Gems. So the first time he dies, he just gets back up on a 2+ with all of his wounds remaining. Right,
Yeah.
so you get 2 Autarch Wayleapers.
Track how many ones
Right.
you roll.
I have a single Death Jester with Fate's Messenger. Fate's Messenger means you can change a hit, wound, or damage roll, I think it is, to a 6, which means that he can shoot 3 times and guarantee at least hit 6, pretty much.
Yeah.
Right? If you roll a 6, use a Fate dice, etc., he can end up with 12 hits basically off of his gun, which is a Shuriken cannon, so it's -1/2 damage. It's quite tasty, and he gets Dev Wounds. Eldrad, because you get 3 extra Fate dice, and I painted him. That's quite literally it, because I painted him, right?
Yeah,
So it's
fair
cool.
enough.
I've got a single Seer with Eldritch Storm.
Yeah.
Sorry, Eldritch Storm is what he normally gets anyway, but Eldritch Storm's cool. I got 2 Spirit Seers because they're going to join some Wraith Blades, because in the index they join units rather than they have Lone Up, right? I got 10 Storm Guardians because I needed some ablative wounds for Eldrad. The unit's got a 5-up invulnerable save. I give them the 2 Fusion Guns and the 2 Flamers. It's kind of a versatile unit. No one's really frightened of it, but it just keeps Eldrad alive a little bit longer. I'd rather have them in a Warlock Conclave, but these are what you painted, so this is what I've got, Jay. I've got a unit of 5 Dark Reapers for my home objective, because fucking Dark Reapers are cool, despite the fact they're not great in the index. 2s of 5 Howling Banshees, Advance and Charge with Fights First and Executioners, because they actually go to 2 damage with Executioners in the index, which is quite tasty. 2s of Shining Spears, which are
Fights.
fucking shit in the index.
They're really bad, yeah.
They're so bad. Strength 4 with
Do you
Lance.
think they've had the biggest glow up from index to codex?
I want to say yes, but they
'Cause
also
they get
went up.
actual fly now.
They
don't
went up 10 points a model as well.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but like
they
I think it's probably worth
they
it.
ignore all the things when moving and got better damage.
If you ignore their points increase, they just flat had the best glow
10
up.
points doesn't even seem that. I'd take 10 points ahead to
It was
effectively
30
fly.
points a unit at that point.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But which I
you
don't
get-
think. I'm not saying it's unreasonable. I'm not saying it perfectly balances their glow up. I'm saying it makes sense with the rules that they've been given.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But in a nutshell, in terms of just rules glow up, Shining Spears. But
Gotta be the
you've
one.
also
But
seen
there's
them.
so many. Like I think most of the what are they called, the Power Rangers people, they've all had like a glow up as well. To be fair,
All the aspect warriors,
Yeah.
yeah. But they needed it because they were shit.
Yeah.
As we've showcased so far in the last week and a half, they also die very, very quickly.
Oh
okay?
yeah, definitely.
2 units of 5
That's what Eldar
Scorpions.
do.
They're my screens, obviously, with a claw.
Gotta
just
have
like,
infiltrate.
like a power fist. Okay. A unit of 4 Warlocks for the other Farseer to join.
Yeah.
But the reason why I have that other Farseer is because he's got Old Fortune, which means he can pick any unit within, I think it's 12 or 18 inches and give them -1 wound.
-1 wound.
Which then explains 2 units of 10 Wraith Blades with
20 Wraith Blades.
axes and shields. Yeah.
I was thinking like, where's the big unit here?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. It's not the Avatar. It's
So I've got.
the Wraith
So you
Blades.
put a what's his name? Little staff man, Spirit Seer in
Yeah.
each unit. They get +1 a hit.
Yeah.
And they add
They-
the medics. So they can
what's
give you
their, is there a fight on death at the moment? They're all basically
fight on death. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he gives you +1 to hit. So you hit on 3s with them. And then what he also does is he means in every command phase, each of those units can get a man back. So 10-man unit that are tough to 7 in the index. Remembering.
Yeah,
3 wounds, 2 up saves,
They are
4 up
tough.
invulnerable.
They are tough.
And then you can put a Duda back, and the Wraith Blades, I think it's fight on death on a 4+ in the index.
And you can make them -1 to wound.
Yeah.
yeah,
Which I hate.
on a 4. So they fight on
Tough to
death
7
4+.
minus on a wound is fucking annoying.
So what happens is that Farseer goes 1 unit, -1 a wound, off you go. Next unit, -1 a wound, off you go. And that's how the list is supposed to work.
yeah, fair.
I didn't take the Avatar because I didn't want to do the shooting, hit on 6, D3 nonsense, fate dice bullshit. I didn't want to do that.
Oh, I didn't want to do it one last time.
I didn't want, no. I've done it loads, and I do it to Joe, and it's
I
more.
think
it's always
every-
more satisfying when I do it to Joe. So I didn't want the last time. Didn't want the last time to be against a random opponent.
Yeah, just bullying someone.
And I didn't take any D cannons.
Yeah,
no
fair.
real. Hang on. No dev wound
You
stuff.
don't have much guns, do you?
No dev wound stuff. Oh yeah, I get lethal with the spirit seeds.
Guns are lame.
Guns are lame.
No dev wound stuff.
You do have guns in your list, though.
I do have one unit of gun.
It's quite a big unit of guns.
It's quite a good gun unit. Like, they hit on 2s with essentially 6 lance
It was
cannons.
funny at the start of the game. I was like, so you got no guns in your unit? Yeah. Yep.
I said I've got a unit zone of ropes, and I've got the Swarm Lord with a flamethrower.
Yeah.
And you were like, cool. And then you saw what Zone of Ropes do with shooting.
Yeah, I didn't realise they did that. But yeah, we move on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did forget they have lethal, though.
I tried to make an
Yeah.
Eldar list that other people would like to play against.
Yeah.
Not possible.
120 Guardians.
I don't know how much people would like to play.
I would
against,
like to play against that. Because you'd be killing stuff all game. It'd be great.
Yeah.
if you're still alive.
Just be picking up
You
models
think
all the time.
They're going to kill everything.
Do you know who might struggle into 120 Guardians? It's Paddy's Blood Angels.
I don't think he will.
I don't know if he'll have enough
He's got
attacks.
But it'll just, like, he can just shoot you and fight you.
I don't know.
in every phase.
The Blast Vindicators probably clear a couple of units pretty quickly.
Yeah. He's got guns as
If
well
he
as
rolls well.
melee.
Although every time I've played him,
I think every unit he has will just kill
Yeah.
10-man unit.
although every time I've played him,
Should we look at Paddy's list?
he's rolled 2 shots on the Vindicators. It's my only saving grace
There
playing
he is.
against him.
I actually really like Paddy's list.
I like it as well.
He has basically copied the internet, though.
See, a little bit of effort here. Beach Angels.
Oh, yeah.
It's
I
always
really
a
should have
pit.
just called my list Beach Eaters.
His best of the Tau pun names.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've got lots of-
Retaliation.
Retaliation is one of them.
Love
What's
that.
the other one? Tauyon.
Tauyon, yeah.
Yeah.
How many captains we got here?
Right, so I know what this is. Angelic Inheritors.
So it's
Yeah,
the
the
characters.
good one. The
the
good
character
one.
one, right? Captain with Jump Pack. Captain with Jump Pack.
Fair.
Commander Dante.
Yeah.
Judicia Lieutenant.
Yeah.
With combi weapon.
Yeah, the good one.
Sanguinor.
He's done the good thing as well with the enhancement where he gets back up.
Yeah.
Ordained Sacrifice, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's lone op.
Yeah.
He points at the objective. He's annoying. He reactive moves. If you do kill him, just get back up
on
again.
the 2 up. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. He's got a unit
The
of intercessors.
Sanguinor,
He loves his unit of intercessors at the moment. Sticky objectives and now 4 shots
which
of
is
dude.
good now.
They are good. They
Like,
are.
you can't really go wrong.
Blade Guard veterans with Judicia. Blade Guard
Guard
veterans with
Judicia.
Judicia. Inceptor squads, which is the
Interesting.
plasma jumpy dudes, because deep strike.
Oh, yeah, they're different. But I forgot.
Objectives and stuff,
Yeah.
right?
They're good.
3 Sanguinary Guard to go with the captain. 3 Sanguinary Guard to go with the
3,
captain.
yeah.
3 Sanguinary Guard to go with Dante.
Yeah.
Love it.
Scout squad to
To
screen.
do scout things.
Scout squad to
Yeah.
screen.
And they hit kind of alright in Blood Angels. Oh, no, they don't, because they don't have the thing. Never mind.
Vindicator.
Vindicator's just good.
Which means his standard lieutenant must be going with the intercessors.
Or
Yeah,
the...
'cause
Could
he gives
could he
the-
not go with the Judiciar unit as well, or is that not how
No,
it
he
works?
a lieutenant can't join a Judy.
So he's been lieutenant with intercessors.
Yeah,
Storm Shield.
because
Interesting.
so basically in this attachment, the intercessors then become a
They'll get
character
the
unit.
rerolls.
So basically,
Fair.
they get reroll hit roll, reroll wound roll, fullback shoot, and
That's
charge.
not bad. That's not bad.
Fullback shoot is quite important for
Yeah.
instance, I guess.
Plus, he gives them lethal hits.
Yeah.
You've got a good fighting guy in the unit because he's got the
alright.
sword and the shield, and there's a guy there with the power fist reroll. In terms of a back objective holder, it's just very efficient.
Joe list.
I'm looking for the 4 of us now, might as
Yeah,
well.
right.
Yeah.
Tyranid, Tyranting.
Yeah.
Broodlord. So Joe already. Hive Tyrant, Euro Tyrant, Swarmlord.
Yeah.
So you've got
um,
all the good auras, basically, don't you?
Yeah.
We've got Adaptive Biology. Is that the Philo Payne one?
Yeah.
Is
So
this
that's her-
where it goes to a
5
4
up, then goes to a 4 up if you damage.
So annoying.
Yeah. We've got another Hive Tyrant with no upgrades. A Neuro Tyrant to join some
Zone of Ropes.
Brain Men and the Swarmlord, who's your Warlord because you generate CP, obviously.
Yeah.
And he has his incredibly annoying but very impactful Lord of the Sea aura.
Yeah.
Single Biovores because you've got a thing about ball bags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be
Yeah,
fair,
just-
it's just
just-
a 50-point unit that
just,
really annoys your opponent.
A really greasy, hairy bag on my deployment zone. Yeah.
The more hairy bags he sees this weekend, chat, the happier he will be.
And
Yeah.
also,
Even if he's saying no, please no.
and for a 50-point home objective holder, it is good.
And
I-
Spore
I-
Mines are just good, aren't they,
Yeah.
to be fair?
3 to 5 Genestealers to go with your 3
Go
Brood
with
Lords.
the
Yeah.
Broody Boys.
1 Lectus so you can wear your t-shirt.
Yeah.
And because they're just good, aren't they?
That's
It's
so
Lone
good.
Op, Fight First.
Yeah.
all the
Infiltrate.
stuff.
They could also rapid ingress for free as
Oh,
well.
no.
Yeah.
Do they have Deep Strike?
No.
Oh, okay.
But the rapid ingress for free is really good. But it's not super useful like versus competent players. Because most people go, cool, you just can't come into my half of the table.
We've then got 3 Tyrant Guards to protect.
This is all the big people.
This is interesting because you take 3 Tyrant Guard and put it with your Swarm Lord and your 2 Hive Tyrants. And I've always questioned this, Joe, but we're going to talk sensibly for a minute because what happens here is the unit then now has both the monster and infantry keyword, which means anything anti-monster or anti-infantry is now impactful versus it.
Yeah, that's why I don't care.
So what does the Tyrant Guard do for you?
They
Apart from
just
just
keep
keep your ablative wounds.
12 toughness, 8 ablative wounds.
But like,
Okay.
it's fair enough if you want to do that. I'd have just spent it on another unit.
Because, and also, like, they're not terrible in combat.
What do they hit on?
3s and 4s, depending on what their armament is.
What's their attacks?
Depends on what they're armed with.
3 each, isn't it?
What have you got on yours?
So I've got I've got a unit with
Have you got
each
different?
because I bought mine all second hand.
Yeah.
And when I bought them, they were all different weapon options, but that also made sense. So if they're all on the table, you can't confuse the units then. But like they do hit quite hard, and also like Hive Tyrants in themselves aren't super tough.
No,
They're tough. Admittedly, they're toughness 10 with 10 wounds, 2 up, 4 up.
That
right?
seems quite tough.
But they can die just as efficiently as everything else.
I don't know though. I think toughness 10 is a big break point, and it's like you have to chuck a lot of stuff at it.
Oh yeah, but it just means my player has to chuck even more.
Yeah,
right?
true. I'm just saying like.
But like
I don't think there's anything wrong with what you did, but I think there's an argument to say you could have.
Well, I'm just thinking like
other units.
From an Eldar perspective now with the new codex, I'm just thinking now I can throw Banshees into them and wound them.
I think that's the biggest problem is
like,
there's a lot of
you'd have to do
infantry.
You have to chuck a unit of 10 into it to get things. So you have to chuck a unit of 10.
What's the AP
to efficiently
on? What's
get
the AP
to
on Banshees?
2. So I've still got 5 up.
So you're on your 5s for saves. So I thought there were 3. Was that changed?
They used to be 3. They're 2 now.
Okay.
So yeah, so and then you go cool for free. I'll give. So say you chuck 10 Banshees into a unit of Tyrant Guard with a Hive Tyrant. The Hive Tyrant probably just goes 5 up, feel no pain for free. Say you hit and wound of everything. That's only 10 wounds that have gone through at damage 2. So you're not gonna. No, is it 10? 5 guys. Yeah, 5 people.
You said 10 Banshees.
Yeah, so 5 Banshees, 10 go through. So you say they all go through 20. Like you might get through to the Hive Tyrant.
You probably
And then the Hive
wouldn't.
Tyrant just goes bleh.
You know
Kills
what though,
most
Joe? What do the Fire Dragons reroll against?
monsters and vehicles.
And now there's a big unit of monsters.
So what you can do is you can just shoot 2 or 3 of them off. You shoot 2 of them
You
off.
could probably
charge.
just split fire.
What I'm saying, I'm not saying it's shit. I'm just saying I never like crossing keywords.
But the keyword thing is such an edge case.
I don't know. There's quite a lot of key. Like I think if you look at the new orcs, they're all against monsters and vehicles for that stuff.
Yeah, but they'll be wounding the Hive Tyrant regardless.
There's quite a lot of anti-infantry
stuff.
stuff.
but if you're anti-monster 3 or 4 plus,
got loads of anti-infantry.
If you're now anti-monster 3 or 4 plus, you're now also negating the fact that the Tyrant Guard are toughness 8.
That is true.
Yeah,
but
look
for as long as I've ran them, it's never been a problem.
It's just a weird edge case in Tyranny.
Yeah,
where I find it strange mixing keywords because it now with a Hive Tyrant in a unit of Tyrant Guard, what you're now susceptible to is anti-infantry, anti-vehicle, and anti-character, and anti-psycho.
Don't care.
So don't give a fuck.
Could not give less of a shit, honestly. But but when you put the Neuro Tyrant in the Zonothropes, same problem.
No,
right? But now the Zonothropes can shoot in combat.
So the Zoanthropes now are susceptible to anti-monster, but that's kind of irrelevant anyway because they're only toughness 5. So like most stuff's like most anti-monster guns are going to be winning them on 3s anyway.
Yeah.
So if you're anti-monster 4 plus, you kind of don't care, but they just get the benefit of being able to shoot in combat. So that's one of those weird situations where crossing keywords kind of just only really gives them a benefit. To be fair. But the Tyrant Guard one, I think for me, I don't see why Tyrant Guard are infantry.
It is weird.
They shouldn't be infantry because they're massive.
Exactly.
But
it's just odd, isn't it?
At the same time, I've been running Tyranids now for 2 editions.
Yeah.
It's never really caused me a problem.
Well, it worked in the last edition because there wasn't any infantry.
Yeah, but like in terms of having a mixed unit,
I'm just interested in it because can the Hive Tyrants join anything else, or is it just Tyrant Guard?
Only Tyrant Guard.
So it seems like an odd choice then to give them the infantry keyword.
That
And
is
this is the only
weird.
thing they can join.
Yeah.
I think they should be monsters, but it's not. I'm not saying it's weak because I've played against it and they're a nightmare to get through.
Exactly.
Every
They are
time.
That's
very
why they're
annoying.
there. You go, cool, 5 for no pain. If you get to the Hive Tyrant, you get to the Hive Tyrant, but you've pretty much used all of your attacks to do it.
Yeah,
Kind of
okay.
thing. If you put the Zone of Ropes near them, they do get a 6-up invuln.
I think it's weird that they can lead units. To be honest, I'd have thought they'd be
Do you-
more like a
do you ever
demon. I
think
thought they'd be
about-
more like a demon.
You've
prince.
got the Flyrant, the,
Was there
the
any
Flying
point?
Hive Tyrant.
Was there any point making this list where you thought about running your big giant Tyranid monsters without Tyrant Guard, or was it like Tyrant Guard no matter what? I'm just genuinely interested.
Every time I've ran a Hive Tyrant without Tyrant Guard, it just dies.
Okay, interesting.
Because it has only got 10 wounds, and a unit of 5 fire dragons or a unit of eradicators just goes, you're dead.
Yeah,
Thanks
fair
for
enough.
coming.
Interesting.
Whereas they turn up, they shoot it, and you go, cool, I'm a monster unit. You've killed my Tyrant Guard, and now my Hive Tyrant's going to come and kill you.
Yeah, absolutely. I just think it's one of those. It's one of those things in 10th edition where I think it's a weird interaction that wasn't really very well thought through by GW. Maybe
But
it wasn't as intended.
Even 80 thing is though, like 80 points, even if you don't, because obviously you can choose not to have them join, right? They can just plod around on their own, depending on who your opponent is. 80 points for 3 models that are toughness 8 with a 3-up save
Yeah, not bad.
is
That's really good.
mad money, right?
We then got 2 to 3 Von Ryan, so these infiltrate, right?
Yeah.
And
we've
vice
got-
first.
And a unit of 6 Zoanthropes to
The
get
big-
joined by
big
the
old guns.
the Neurotyrant, the non-gun unit that you've got. I'm into it, Jay.
Yeah.
It's
I
cool.
like it. It's very similar to what you ran on Tuesday.
Yeah.
With a bit of a tweak.
It's just good, isn't it? You got loads of stuff. You got loads of melee. You got a little bit of shooting just to keep people honest.
Yeah.
It's just solid. You got
just-
lots of
Yeah, and
little fights first units running around.
Yeah, I struggle with playing shooting armies. I'm not very good at running shooting armies because my issue is if I can see my opponent, if I don't kill them, my opponent can see me
Yeah.
and shoot me.
We've got. It is just called Beachhead, but he did at least capitalise.
At least I can spell.
So Angron,
Of course.
you won't leave home with Angron.
is the best. Does all the work. Does
This
all
is the
damage.
original. You've gone in the opposite direction to the last list we checked for Worldies. You've gone actual
Yeah,
Berserker
I've
Warband.
tried Vessels of Wrath. There's a couple of things in this detachment which feel better. Like Auto Advance 6 with Advance in Charge is incredible. Having a strat to sticky objectives when you die on it just changes the whole game against like gun armies.
Yeah. Okay.
And also just having more attacks.
And
damage.
Angron works better with this detachment anyway.
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
because none of the strats in the other detachment, except like one, I think, work on Angron.
Yeah.
And Angron's, I would say, the best unit in World Eaters.
So Lord Invocatus to give some units some scout,
Yeah, yeah.
and then a Master of Executions with the Berserker
Standards,
Glaive.
Master of Execution.
Make him 3 damage, give him-
fights first.
yeah,
Plus one
makes
attack,
sense.
plus 1 damage.
10 Jackals.
The name of Angron's axes confuse me. 'Cause
Sam
he tr-
Nyaris and Spine Grinder.
yeah, he's really tried with one. And
Do you
then
know
he's just
why?
like,
Sam Nyaris was a Slanesh demon prince
Yeah.
that said he was better at fighting than Angron. And then Angron took a metal bar and beat him to death with it, and it turned it into his sword.
Okay.
So Sam Nyaris was the name of the demon.
I was going to say, because I feel like
And
he
the
tried
other one,
really hard.
the other one was the big axe, which was made by the Dark Mechanicus as an offering to Angron.
Yeah.
And then Angron killed them all with it.
Tight.
Yeah.
What lad? 10 Jackals. 10 Jackals.
Yeah,
Home
it's just
objectives.
like objectives,
Screens
sticky.
maybe.
You get rerolls on the dice.
10 Berserkers, I assume, for the
Oh, Mr. Mo. Yeah.
Mr. Mo. Another 10. No, this is 5 Berserkers.
That's 5 Berserkers. Just
10
run
Berserkers,
around
5
and do stuff.
Berserkers. A Rhino
Yeah, love a rhino.
for the Berserkers and Mo.
Yeah, always.
3 8-bound, 3 8-bound,
Yeah.
6 8-bound, 6 exalted 8-bound, 6 exalted 8-bound. So who does. I guess he joins the unit 6 exalted by.
I do not put Lord Invocatus with units.
You
He
don't?
just runs around like a little piggy.
He runs around because he's quite tough and hits quite hard just on his own. And the problem he has is that he's cavalry, so he just flat slows down Exalted if they're
Yeah, because that relic
with
is
him.
the other detachment, isn't it?
Yeah, and he's an epic hero, so he can never ever go through walls unless something changes in the future.
Which is weird because he used to have fly.
Yeah, because in the lore, he literally, like, his entire army rides into battle on fire, flying, which is cool. But they were like, no, not anymore, no fly, goodbye.
No fly for you.
Fly's shit now anyway, so fuck
You're
it.
on, yeah, you're on
But
a
yeah,
well, unless you're
so he
unless
runs
you're a-
around, he gives the 2-unit
Genestealer.
scout, which is awesome, because then 8-bound basically just go 20 inches turn 1, unless there's a screen. and then Exalted just run around hitting things really hard, hopefully stopping people falling back.
I still maintain that World Eaters is a great tournament army.
Yeah.
Go up, no psychic, no shooting, move, charge,
God.
fight,
I
done.
don't think I've ever finished a round late.
Yeah.
Had to think a tournament. It's just like, what?
If you do that, you just lose. I
take
literally just did that to you, Joe, and I lost turn 2.
Oh.
So you do have to think
Maybe
about
it's just
it.
because you're the better player, you know.
I don't know if the track
doubt it.
record reflects that.
But but the thing is, though, I have changed.
I will say as well, like, this is basically the tournament standard World Eaters list now. Like, a lot of people run this. I know the guy that went to... I think he came, like, 15th at LVO, basically ran the same thing, I think.
Yeah.
We've got two spawns around it off as well, because they get, with the Feel No Pain, they get a 4-up Feel No
It's
Pain.
just funny, aren't they? Having a 4-up Feel No Pain, running around doing things. Occasionally they kill something.
Joe doesn't like them.
Yeah, but
They're so annoying.
Joe only likes his units to have a Feel No Pain.
It's a very
you get
thing.
army-wide, feel no pain.
Yeah, but only one of them has a 4-up.
Yeah, it's annoying, though.
Yeah. Well, there you go. That's our list as
I
well.
also have not taken 3 of anything.
I haven't taken 3 of anything.
Losers. I am immediately upset with all Blood Angel players that don't, like. It really upsets me. They run like 3 units of 3 Sandguard. I'm like 6.
You mean 18?
Why?
You didn't run 18
Why?
because 3 just doesn't feel
It's
enough.
cool. It's kind of cool though. Like, it's little elite, hyper elite melee unit
Like,
with a character.
I just feel like when you're putting 3 on the table, you're basically having a fun delivery mechanism for like an okay-ish character, unless it's Dante, because
'cause
Dante slaps. But
I think
I'm like,
Sandguard hit pretty hard.
yeah, but like 6 hits harder.
You're not
I'm
wrong.
a simple creature with simple needs.
I'm aware.
I'm an all-in.
6 does hit harder, but if you get hit with an impressive unit that could take down elite infantry, then you lose 6 rather than losing 3.
Yeah.
You also chew up so many points that you can't fit in 2 Vindicators and jump captains with, like, there's loads of stuff you can't get if you run 18 because of how expensive they are.
Yeah, but
And like when you've run 18, like when we played, you just like you have your 18 guys running around, but then you just can't score any points.
Yeah. I know it's like recover assets. Joe's like, fuck, I can't do it.
It's like I can't do any.
yeah, but I play
like,
very differently here. To
I can't do that action that's been in the game for the last 7 months.
when we've done like practice games, you've tried
I
it.
don't
and
care.
It's just,
I'm
like,
just like
not
I just
gone
want to
well.
just go in and charge and murder.
Sam, thank you for the 2. Thank you so much for the list review. You're very welcome, mate. I appreciate
Which
you.
one was he?
He was the Deathwatch one.
Oh, that was cool. Yeah, I like that one.
Cool list.
I love
Into it.
Deathwatch.
I'm very excited for Beachhead chat. I'm really looking forward to it,
gonna be
actually.
good.
I think it's going to be loads of fun. We will be on the beer for most of the weekend, apart from obviously Sunday because a drive home is required.
Yeah.
We are all going in on Friday to play the first game.
What time is the first game?
Registration is between 15:15 and 15:45.
Yeah.
If you're not within the hall by 15:45, you won't be able to play the first game. First game kicks off at 4 p.m, 1600 hours, finishes at 1900 hours. So 3 hours
Nice.
from 4 till
Nice.
7. We are then going to go back to our hotel and have some food somewhere
Yeah.
for probably about 6:30 for about an hour. And then we'll probably round the corner. I found out that round the corner-ish is a Weatherspoons, Jay.
Hey,
I knew he'd
love
like that.
spoons.
It's because the
Back to your
hotel's like
homeland.
right on the edge of the town centre.
I'm not telling people what the hotel is, Jay. I don't want them all outside with cameras and stuff.
Now they know it's near Weatherspoons. So-
Everything's near Weatherspoons. Weatherspoons is the centre of
Everything
Bournemouth.
in the UK is near Weatherspoons.
But then there were Thanes that were saying never spoons and refusing to go. But
Why?
I love a Weatherspoons.
It's so cost efficient.
I wouldn't eat in there.
I have
You
done.
are missing out.
I'm
It's
not.
not great, Joe. Let's be fair.
Weatherspoons, large mixed grill is peak food.
God, it's not.
I'll chug their cheap, shitty, watered down beer all night in Weatherspoons.
Yeah.
I don't mind that, but I'm not eating in there.
Burgers are great, but peak mixed grill life
It's not peak.
is.
It's not peak. We'll go. No, I'm not.
You're
eating
just too posh and dweeby. You know, you're not like Joe Everyman who just loves.
Are you saying you're a man of the people?
I am the Vox Populi, you know, the voice of the people.
You're not.
I am.
You're not.
I am.
You're a medical experiment. That's what you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
And
long
I've
can a man
lasted this
survive
long.
on Weatherspoons?
Yeah.
And a long time because
Yeah.
there is some adoptions. You
He
know?
loves the good Weatherspoons mixed grill, but it's definitely the alcohol that gave him gout.
Yeah, definitely.
Scro. Are you Scroto
Use your words, Joe.
is at Bovington. Are you a tank museum?
It's a tank fest.
No, it's not Tank Fest, but they're having an event this weekend as well, a big historical event, like a big show, and there's going to be like a bolt action tournament on, and like loads of people selling historicals and things. And
If you are at Beachhead this weekend and you haven't already registered for a team, you can register to be part of the Great Hall Shield Wall. There is no requirements. You don't have to sign any kind of waiver or code of conduct or anything.
You don't even have to do well.
You don't have to do well. I don't care. The simple rule, if you're going to be Great Hall Shield Wall, is very, 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 very simple. Don't be a dickhead. That's all I ask, right? Just play the game in the spirit in which it's intended. Enjoy yourself, have fun. Try and make sure your opponent's having fun as well. Just don't be a dickhead. So if you haven't already registered
Looking
a
at
team,
you, Joe.
if you haven't already registered a team, you can register a team now if you want to. If you see any of us playing, feel free to come up to any of us, Paddy included, and come and say hello. But also what we will be doing in the Thanes announcements and in the Discord announcements is in the evenings we'll be telling you where we are. So if you want to come and hang out, have a few beers, chat bollocks, chat Warhammer, chat life, chat whatever, ask Joe about his toilet habits. You can do any of those things. You're more than welcome.
Sounds like Joe might be greased up hiding in an alley.
The amount of times I get home from an event and someone comes on a chat and goes, I saw you at such and such, but I didn't come and say hello. And I'm like, come and say hello.
It
We're
is
just
kind of
normal
like a weird
people.
concept, isn't it? Like, I understand why
We are nothing special. We are normal people.
except Paddy.
Well, Paddy's special.
Paddy's special.
Paddy.
Paddy may deign to speak to you, maybe.
Yeah. You have to ask
But if
permission
you
to speak
need
Paddy.
to keep a pub open till late, Paddy's your man.
Yeah.
Love it. Yeah, love it.
Anyway, you people are amazing. We're going to get ready for a live game of 40k tonight. I'm going to bring some more Eldar versus Guard.
What variety of guard are you bringing?
Bridgehead. Basically, the people asked, what guard would you run? And I was like, well, this is the guard I would run within the context of the models I currently have.
Okay.
Yeah, fair.
Bridgehead Guard
cool.
versus Aspect Host Eldar tonight.
Power
7:30.
Rangers.
No, yes, pretty much. No stream tomorrow night because we're in Bournemouth. Like I said, come and say hello.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'll be back on probably Monday, depending on how I'm feeling after the tournament. Thank you so much for watching, you wonderful human beings. Thank you for all the likes, comments, super chats, and the gifted memberships. And we'll see you in the next one.
Bye. Have a wonderful time.
Bye.